Yeah, so you guys found the water sage. You rescued her. The whole city unmelted, and you guys got to go to the hot springs and kind of check things out within the city. Wasn't very hard to convince her to go back to Locktail with you guys, so you guys went on the ship the next day. Met a storm along the way, and was blown off course to the rock island, where these sacred kind of stones sit, and you guys kind of had a weird trip out due to Nia trying to bring you into her world, essentially. And all you guys experienced something differently. And while on this island, Ari wants to guide you to a specific spot on the island, and that's kind of where we're at right now. So, you guys are being guided through this thick jungle-like forest. So it's kind of hard to traverse through the actual jungle. So if I can get everybody to just quickly make me a survival check with advantage, because you do have a guide.
Survival!
Survival! Okay.
My highest was an 18.
21. And a 20, wow. I created it at 19.
I rolled 1. It's 19. I don't even bother rolling the second one. I'm too good for that.
Yeah, so you guys all managed to make it through. Not a problem. It's fairly easy. You guys don't even stumble on any roots or anything. You guys are just like hacking away, for those of you who have swords and whatnot. Just no problem butchering whatever foliage is in the way. Eventually, Ari brings you to a part of the jungle that gets just super dark. And it gets very hard to see, even with dark vision. It's kind of almost like, how do I explain it?
It's like a thick canopy or something?
Not even a thick canopy. It's kind of like a magical effect, almost, is blocking your vision.
Like a haze?
Yeah. So you guys just stop for a second, and Ari just stands there on a little rock. And she turns to you, Tabs, and just puts her finger to her mouth. Shh. And she quietly...
Alright, do I see anything?
Roll me a perception with disadvantage.
Perception with disadvantage. I see. Let's see. Persuasion, perception. There we go. It's an 8.
Okay. So, yeah, you do not see anything right away.
Because he's following his little guide, I'm just going to be keeping kind of an eye behind us and around us at the back of the group, more for things sneaking up on us.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. So Ari eventually flies back up into the air right in front of your face, Tabs. And she begins to emit some, like a little glow around her body, kind of like the pixies that you saw back in the forest. So she kind of looks like a little bit of a firefly sort of effect on her right now. And she begins to go more and deeper into this part of the forest. At this point, Nia just kind of grabs onto whoever's closest to her. And she's just like, where are we going? I can't see anything.
Is it dark?
It is fairly dark. You can see like glimpses of shadows and whatnot, but it's hard to make out what it is and like what's the difference between a rock versus a bush right now.
What would you say a range of the dark vision would be? Like if I have like 150 range of dark vision, like how significantly is my vision reduced?
Basically more than half right now.
I will light a torch.
Okay.
So for me, vision basically is going to be like normal.
Yeah.
I'm not bothered by
Yeah,
this.
that Nia's freaking out a little bit because this is not normal for her.
I was just looking around like, this is not too bad. I can see that tree.
So with part of the way lit up a little bit more, you can see a little bit of the actual foliage around you, and it's not even just the fact that it's darker, the leaves themselves are even almost like a black. So it's not just the light itself, it's everything around you has just gone black. And then you get kind of sort of like a weird sort of sensation. Can I get someone to roll me a quick Arcana check?
Leave it to you guys. My guy wouldn't notice magic.
Okay. Sure, why not?
I'm saying he wouldn't care.
19.
Okay. So you specifically feel like there's some sort of weird connection right off the bat. You can kind of feel like there's definitely something wrong in this area. Just even looking by the leaves of the trees themselves, that's not natural. What's going on to this area of the jungle? Ari comes up to what looks like to be like a vine coverage. And it looks like just a wall of vines. And she just kind of quickly just dips in past the vines. And you see her little hand poke through the vines and it's just coaxing you to come in.
Okay, well, I will try moving the vines aside with one hand and putting the torch with the other. Do I see anything on the other side, like a tunnel or anything?
On the inside, you begin to actually start to see a bit of light come through, but the light is very dim. So what should basically, that feeling that you get is actually a lot stronger. It feels very unnatural in this kind of area, but you can physically see that you're in some sort of like cavern. There's walls surrounding as soon as you walk right in.
Okay, so we've gone into a cave here. I see. Alright, well, I'll signal for the others to follow me and walk into the cave.
Okay.
I'm trying to...
I prefer to not go into spooky magic cave, guys.
Just follow behind one of us. You'll be safe. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'll follow behind at the entrance.
Nia kind of taps your shoulder. Don't worry, I'll be here with you.
It's not really a worry thing. Whatever. No, just go.
Tab, since you're the first one who entered, can you please roll me another perception check?
Oh, certainly.
Fabulous.
Oh, I actually see something this time.
Yes, you do.
I'm so bad on those.
So with that 18 there, you notice off to the far left-hand wall a large stone-like structure, just like kind of like the ones that you saw before earlier on in the jungle. But this one has some, like a doorway appearance to it. And in this doorway, you see below it a kind of like a platform that has these ruins on it.
Okay. Before I approach the platform, looking around, is this a large chamber or?
Yeah, it's fairly large in size. Like it's definitely more than like 30 feet across for sure.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Are there many features besides this carved wall?
Absolutely. So in the middle of this cavern is a large pool of water. And this pool of water has a little stream that leads outside of the cave and through a little hole. And then throughout this cavern, there are gigantic sets of roots. And the roots seem very old. There's like lots of moss and things growing off of these gigantic roots that stick out of the ground.
Does any of the moss on, you say like, oh, it covers the roots and like most of the ground. Does the moss look like it's been disturbed at all?
Roll me a nature.
Nature.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the moss on the roots themselves do not seem to be disturbed. However, the moss closer to the where the water is seems like it's been ripped a little bit. Like where there's one particular root that goes closer to the water, and the moss on that particular end seems to be a little bit ripped off.
I'm going to gesture to everyone, and I'm going to kind of do the silent finger. I'm going to point, and I'll like whisper what I see, like the disturbance there. Like I think there's something in the water. Can I tell how big the disturbance is from this far?
It's fairly large, and as you look into the water, you also happen to see that there's like mounds of moss in the water itself.
Do I recognize the moss at all? Like its nature, what type of moss it may be?
You don't, because it appears that a good chunk of the moss is actually dead. Except for the moss that's in the water.
Alright. Well, can take a look at this table with the ruin?
Yeah, absolutely. So Ari goes with you, and she begins to tell you specifically, this is the portal. This is where we should be able to go in and out, but it's closed. I can't contact anybody. I can't go through here.
Alright, and I'm assuming if you can close it, you can open it, so can you read this stuff? I'll just hold my torch up to the ruins.
So as you hold the torch up, you begin to notice that there's these dark black vines just draped all across it, and it seems to be binding the door.
Alright, well, can I find anywhere off to the side where I can kind of wedge my torch?
Yeah, absolutely. There's tons of like roots along the wall and whatnot, so you easily find a spot, no problem to put the torch in.
Alright, I'll wedge my torch in.
My hand's also on fire, giving you some extra light.
Okay.
That's good. I'm just freeing up my hand here. I'll pull out my scimitar, and I'll start hacking at one of these vines.
Okay. Roll me for an attack.
Okay. Alright, I'll make an attack roll.
This is the one.
It's I probably miss a stationary vine.
So, you go to swing at it, and as you swing, your scimitar actually ends up getting caught in some of the vines that are above you, and you just can't make it the whole way, and you kind of get yourself a little bit tangled up.
I will, seeing that he's trying to clear the vines, I will assist him with mine.
Okay. So the more you guys actually attack the vines, the more you begin to hear something within the cavern.
If I hear a disturbance, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and listen for that.
So you hear disturbance happening in the water. You hear that there's some sort of like splashing occurring, and eventually hear this low groan come from the water.
These guys are being fools and attacking these vines and such. I'm going to pull out my spear, wield it with 2 firm hands, and approach the water. And I am going to jab my spear into it if nothing comes out right away.
For sure. Go ahead, roll me attack, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
I don't think I hit anything with that.
A 12?
Hey, initiative
No,
rolls.
you completely miss him. Hold on, I just need to open
I didn't realize I rolled twice. Just take the first one.
First one? Okay. Hold on, I just need to split my window here. Why won't you let me expand?
Rolled 21, but I didn't have my unit selected. That's not too surprising.
Okay, who do we got? We got 15, we got 13. 21. Start. Okay. Fabulous. So let's get you guys on the right map. Wabam! Go ahead and quickly place yourselves wherever you want to be.
Which the left side? Oh, there it is. So that's what that thing was at.
Where was the table with the runes?
On the left, there's a little bit of a stone arch thing.
Alright.
I
I would
just
have been near this. I was also trying to stay away from the water because I had the wheelies about it.
Cowards.
That'd be
Kill
like
things
a,
in the water. You don't have the willies anymore because you slayed
What
it.
the hell? Why can't I grab tokens?
I'm like a step or two behind Levi because I was gonna try and look in the water and telepathically communicate with anything in there.
Do
Well,
I
instead, you
have
can go back to doing that.
an Ari token? I don't
You
think
just
I
grab
do.
and drag the picture, right, in the bio thing?
Yeah, you can go from the newspaper too. Like if you click the newspaper, it'll have a bunch of things
Yeah.
like nameless Cherim, and you can just drag your dude over from there.
Oh, there it goes. Okay, that worked, yeah.
So as soon as this...
Okay, I was over by this thing.
So as soon as this creature begins to emerge itself from the water, Ari just disappears right away. And Nia is just kind of standing off by the entrance there holding her ground. She still doesn't feel quite herself anymore, but she's gonna try her best. So this gigantic monster-like creature comes just dripping wet. It's like, picture the Swamp Thing. It's just covered in moss and just like wet leaves and all this like foliage. It's like that's what it's made out of. Is just nothing but plant material. But it looks directly at you, Levi. And the face of this creature is weird because it looks like it's wearing a mask. And the mask is white. And it's almost like a human-like style of mask. It's got no eyes. The eye sockets are completely black. And it's got these red markings going from the eye socket below right down to its chin. So it is your go first.
That's an interesting description to that creature. I'm going to just toss my spear to the side, pull out my bow. I'm going to leap out of close combat, and I'm going to fire an arrow at this sucker.
Okay.
Taste my arrow.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Excellent. So we're going to get some damage on there. Piercing, if it matters.
Okay.
And then I'm going to follow it up with another shot because of my special Bloom Archer ability. As it be.
Yeah, that misses.
Alright. That is a sad day. Because I don't get my +8 on that damage. Greatest of sadnesses. And
Okay.
let's see what I got for magic. I think cast a spell on this sucker. You know what, I'll hold off on the spells for now, and I will just stay where I am. Bow at the ready.
Okay, sounds good. Tabs, you're up.
All right. Well, seeing this thing rising out of the water, I will. I'll reach out with some of my spores, and I will try to yeah, they'll go to attack the thing. I'm using chill touch, but still.
Okay.
Ooh.
26 to hit.
Yeah, 26 definitely hits.
Does 6
Oh.
necrotic damage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, don't really have many bonus actions, so that'll be it for that.
Sounds good. Shoal.
Okay. It's still in the water. How deep does the water look?
The water, I would say, how tall is Shoal?
Like, right around 6 foot?
Okay, so it would kind of go up just below to his knees there.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, seeing everything that's going on here, I'm going to... I have one... I would assume one short sword because of slashing vines. I'm gonna pull out one of my daggers, not my obsidian one, but the other one. Can I, as a bonus action, hide by one of these? Like this, what is this feature? It's like an earth bank or something.
Like a root? it looks
Yeah,
like?
that's a giant root.
If I could, I'm gonna try to hide as a bonus action.
Mhm.
And I'm going to try to. I'll prepare an attack as soon as that creature gets within range of someone. I'm gonna try to throw a dagger at it.
Okay, yeah.
So I think I have to roll a stealth to see how good I hide.
Please and thank you.
18. I don't know that, but I feel pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother to roll that to see if he sees you. You are fine.
Yeah. If so, those who did see me hide there, I'm just holding a dagger. Yeah, and getting ready to whip it. That's my go.
Cool. Mandolin, you're up.
I'm just gonna go ahead, touch its brain, and say, like, stand down. We're trying to restore balance for the sages. I might be able to convince my friends to let you go. Then I'll use my action to give it the ability to reply, and then I'll move like 40, like, so I'm just inside of 40 feet away.
It does not reply at all. It kind of just gives off a low growl.
Okay, and then I'm done.
Okay. I don't have the stats for Nia. I just now realized that. She's not in the Oh, I pulled her out. Where did she go? There she is. Can someone quickly just roll me a d20?
I got it.
13. Okay, so yeah, she would go before this dude. Okay. So Nia, where's she at? She is going to... She is going to come over this way. Move picture of Shoal. your guys' icon, because I've got my screen smaller for the roll 20. It was preventing me from putting a token right underneath your picture.
Oh, that's not where I want a token at all.
So she's gonna stand there. And she is going to ready an attack action with her trident. That's all she's gonna do because she can't use her magic really right now. So it goes up to the bog monster kind of guy. He's gonna go. Oh, he's gonna go. Right up to you.
Up to me, alright.
And he's going to swing with his claws.
Yeah. When it gets within range, I will also throw my dagger into its back.
You betcha. You can go ahead and make the roll now.
Yeah.
It's a rogue. Isn't that like an automatic crit too?
I'm hidden. No, it's not an auto crit. I just get. I would have advantage if he didn't see me. Does he see me?
Yeah.
No, he did not see you.
Cool. I will roll.
I think
advantage.
that's a specific type of rogue.
Oh, the assassin.
I'm just gonna click this twice.
Throw a
yeah.
dagger at the giant.
21, I assume hits.
Yes, the 21 hits.
I'll roll damage. 18 damage to that boy.
Okay,
Right in the spine.
right in the spine. So it hits him right in the
Pretty
spine,
high
and
for tossing a dagger. Holy shit!
Yeah, that was basically, that was almost max.
So right now, your dagger is currently lodged into the back of his spine. You could see it sticking out from him,
Yeah.
from his back there. The monster rolled a 23 to you, Tabs, there.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that'll hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
that is 20 damage.
20 what type of damage?
16 slashing, 4 poison.
4 poison, eh? Well,
Don't like that.
No.
no, this doesn't. Spell wouldn't work on that one. It only covers acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder. So I'll take 20.
You're not resistant to poison when you're all spored up? Or anything?
Huh?
You just seem like you'd be resistant to poison because you're like made of it.
Did you
Nope.
just assume I resisted?
Not until like level 17 or something.
Oh, that's a while.
That's fair.
That ain't never happening. Anyway.
So it's gonna try and make another swipe at you there.
Alright.
That seems rude.
15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay,
Yay!
so that is the end of his turn there. We're going back up to the top of the round.
Is he gay?
Okay, so this is not ideal. Not ideal. This guy looks pretty tough. I'm going to use a bonus action to Hunter's Mark this sucker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think I specifically had.
Get me some sick-ass distance. So that's ideal. And give him the good old-fashioned short bow.
Hmm.
Sure, I think that was it. I think that. Nope, it was this one.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah,
That
that
is the saddest of days.
misses.
I am my turn in sadness.
Sad. Tabs, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. Okay. Well, if I can do some damage before I go down, I will summon a beast. I'll have a boar. I'll have a boar kind of like come on the roots, kind of formed of vegetation.
Okay.
And I'll have that come up next to me.
Rad.
And then, also on my turn, I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
That'll be, oh no, I can't do that, because I already did a spell as an action, so I can't do a spell as a bonus action.
A leveled spell, no.
No. So, level 2, one done there. But I guess I can always equipment. I do have a healing potion. Are healing potions action or bonus actions for this game?
I was gonna do it as bonus actions.
Alright. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be this roll plus 4 in healing. Alright, so I get 13 points back. That is done.
Nice.
Yeah, so 13 points of healing back. And then I'll have the boar attacks.
Okay.
And since it's going to be right next to me, he attacks with advantage. So, and he has... Oh, bugger. This is all mine. I have to think of the hit.
You're sounding so confident at the start of that, and then just like, oh bugger. And then the confidence disappears.
That just misses.
Ah.
Alright, well, actually, yeah, it added the two together, so it would have been 14, would have been the highest one anyway.
Oh, okay. Still misses.
Oh well, I just want to double check, make sure that's right. Some beast. Oh no, he has much higher strength than me. Never mind. So that would have been a 18 and a 5 were the two hits.
Okay, so the
It's
18 would
supposed to
hit.
just be your spell attack mod to hit, I think.
No, there's a bestial spirits have a stat love block.
Is this not summon beast?
Nope, this is bestial spirit. And so
Different-
it comes with a strength of 18, dex of 11, con 16, yada yada, it goes along. So he has a lot higher strength. So that would be, yeah, so
Yeah.
I should make a note. So that is, get out of this view window. So his attack is Maul, which is 1d8 plus 4 plus the spell's level. So this will be this roll plus 2.
Wait, this is just the same spell but with less details. What the fuck?
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah, cool.
He's getting pretty hurt now. Is that all you're gonna do?
That's all I can do. That's my action. That's my bonus action. That's my creature's action.
Okay, you don't want to move?
Moving would just kind of give him an opportunity attack against me.
'Kay.
So,
'Kay.
nope.
Just had to check.
sure.
Just had to check. Okay, Shoal, you're up.
Okay, I will draw my obsidian dagger. I'm going to come up to its back again. Basically just going to try to hamstring this thing. So, first swing with the short sword. Looking around here. A bloop.
Oh,
9. Misses, I assume.
9.
Okay, I will do the dagger strike. I should have just, not unequipped that. But boop. 15. Just misses, I believe?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure, damn. I moved 2 towards it. I got 3 movement left. I will just move away the 3, and I'll try to position myself kind of up on this route.
Okay.
Yeah, that is basically my go. Damn.
No problem. Mandolin.
If I don't know how this works. So, my produce flame thing doesn't appear to be concentration. So if I cast another spell while my hand's on fire, will my hand stay on fire?
Well, that depends. Are you casting a fire spell?
Yes.
Then yes.
I'm just gonna cast my signature spell. Scorching Ray! 3 times at it. You should have listened to my brain blast! Now you can have a fire blast! Times...
Oh,
I
shit.
crit.
Okay, so yeah, the 24 and the 26 definitely hit. The 14 misses.
24 does 4 fire damage. The other one does 8. And that's it. So just 12 fire damage.
Cool.
And you were right, Eric. It does use my spell modifier to attack, which would have been 2 higher, so that doesn't matter.
All good.
Yeah, I didn't. I gave up because it didn't matter. I don't think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blaze made cool boar. Brain make happy juice. And then yeah, I'll just. All done.
Okay. Nia's gonna go 5, 10, 15. She's gonna just slide over that one. She's gonna go here. Still not within range. Dang it! Dang it. Golly gosh, I forgot how to play a cleric. There is one spell I think she might be able to do, but I don't think it's worth it right now. So she is just going to... Yeah, none of her spells reach. She can't actually do anything. She's just going to ready another attack action. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. All of her stuff is like 60 feet. Oh, actually, hold on.
She's within 60 feet.
Not into the target I really want it to be.
Oh.
Oh, actually, yeah. Never mind. Just kidding. I don't know. Tiny map. Yeah, she's gonna use heal on you there, Blaze.
Okay.
Isn't that like a billionth level spell?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, man.
So a surge of positive energy washes through the creature, causing it to regain 70 hit points.
Oh, good. I can take all my 7 hit points I'm now missing.
And any diseases or anything, so she's just full on going, ah! And just blasting you with basically all the magic she has right now.
If you've ever had any
Like
joint
the
or
Goku
let me
of
give it.
healing.
If you've ever had any sort of like sprain or lingering injury, it's gone.
Oh yeah, it's completely gone. That toothache you might have had earlier in the day, gone. So that's all she's gonna do. This big ol' monstery dude, after seeing Shoal stab him in the back a couple times now, is gonna try to make his way to you there, kitty cat.
To be fair,
All
I
right,
only
well,
stabbed him once.
We'll both react.
Yep.
I think the summon beast can react too.
I think
the
so.
summon beast will make an attack.
Cody, get
So
that language
he
out of here.
Oh, he only makes a 13. Oh, he's next to me. That gives him an advantage. So he has a 17 to hit.
Yep, 17.
Nice.
So he does. So it'll be +2. So 12 piercing damage.
Awesome.
And then I can't use a spell as a reaction, but I can headbutt him.
Nice.
Sure, okay.
So I'm going to use my ram attack. This is going to go horrible. 14.
You basically do that thing where you put your head down and you just keep running past him.
Pretty much headbutt him with my horns, which would have done 2 - 1 damage if it had hit, but it didn't. So
Nice.
Powerful. Powerful gaming.
It was an attempt.
I'm just gonna, as it's charging me, I'm just gonna do like a spin flourish with my sword and just like, come on!
Yeah, so he's gonna go for a claw attack there.
Please don't hit.
That was a 10 to hit.
Nice.
And then for his second attack, 20.
Let me check. I think that hits.
You're in luck. It's only 8 slashing damage and 1 poison.
I'm assuming dodge the one, hit grace feather, grimace, but I'm holding strong on this root. I'm about to slash this dude in the face.
Okay. That is the end of his turn, going to the top of the round.
Alrighty. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, fire another short bow shot.
are you the deep sea pirate archer?
Yep. Wow, not gonna hit anything today. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Damn.
And Tabs, you're up.
All right. I just realized my unarmed strikes, if they ever do hit, do 0 damage.
Yeah.
I'm close to healing on hitting. All right. Well, enough of that. Seeing that he's changed his attention, I'm going to run at him and then leap at his back, and I'm going to use Primal Savagery to start tearing into him.
Okay.
Very fun. Oh.
21
Oh, hell
to
yeah.
hit.
Hell yeah. Oh.
Only does 3
Oh.
acid damage, though.
Oh.
Behind me, I'll have the boar charge up and start gnawing at the guy's leg
With advantage.
with advantage because he's going to be right next to me. So that is a 26 to hit,
Okay. Yep.
which he does.
More of those.
Hot dog.
Develop again. Pulls. 13 piercing damage.
Okay. Fantastic. He is still standing. Green and black ooze is dripping down the face of that mask. Like porcelain mask that he's got. And yeah, it's just covering all over his body.
Yeah.
But he's still
That is
standing.
it for me.
Cool.
Sure.
Yeah. With him on his back and him being attacked back, I'm just trying to gauge my moment, trying to see if I can slash him up in the throat.
Okay.
With my short sword?
Nope.
Nope. With my dagger?
Not with that 9.
Less hopeful. 19. Good hit on the dagger.
Yeah, that hits.
It looks like it auto rolled some stuff.
Yeah, it did.
I feel like I don't get the mod on the piercing damage. I think it's only 10.
It doesn't matter anyways, because he only had 3 hit points left.
Oh, Obsidian Dagger kill. Nice.
Yeah. So you basically you go for his throat and you just lodge it in there, the blood just dripping down your paw and covering the hilt of the dagger there.
Yeah.
The body just starts to slump, and then you begin to notice that the moss itself is starting to kind of reconnect to the ground, and all the bones and like components are just starting to disappear.
As it slumps down, I'm just gonna kind of casually pluck my dagger out of its back.
Yeah, for sure.
Pancakes.
So now this creature is starting to give off like a little bit of a steam effect, kind of like if you've ever seen Attack on Titan, that's what it's doing. The only thing that is remaining though is this mask that it had on its face.
Can I pick it up and take a look at it?
Put it on. Nothing ever went wrong putting on a mystery mask.
What's the worst thing that could happen? Just skip for the biscuit.
Is it what kind of like what's it made of?
So it's definitely made out of like some sort of like ceramic porcelain material.
Okay. Is it dirty or?
Yeah, it's dirty because it's got the blood of the goop from the bog monster.
Okay, I'll take it over to the water and try washing it off.
Yeah, for sure. As you bring it to the water and you dip it in, you begin to notice that the water is actually starting to clear up. What was once like a swampy-like water has become crystal clear and very, very pretty, actually. It's kind of like that picturesque moment where you can actually see all the way down. You see all the colorful rocks. When you lift the mask up, you begin to notice that the whole surrounding is starting to basically come back to life in a very pretty jungle-like environment. Fireflies begin to start twinkling around again, and the moss on the roots start coming back to life and become thick and full.
Yeah. So
Okay, we just Ferngullied the place.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the mask. It just looks like a porcelain mask. Any notable features on it now that it's washed up?
Aside from the red paint streaks from the eye sockets down to the chin, it looks like a standard. Let's see if I can find a picture that I had in mind.
Did the mask seem to change at all? Like,
nope.
Same. Looks the same.
Stayed the same.
Is it a big mask?
I guess also what size is the mask?
Let's see. It. Like it's a typical normal human-sized mask, so it looked really small on the actual creature.
Okay, but this isn't like a child's mask. It's like an adult.
No, it was like a full-on adult's mask.
All right. Well. Oh, now that everything's changed, maybe the vines have retracted.
Yeah, so when you turn around to see the portal, the vines have started just ripping and tearing and just dropping to the ground. And the stone slate that was sitting there has started to emanate a blue, like, glow to it. And eventually the stone itself, it just kind of gets encased with this glow. And it almost looks like you're staring into some sort of water reflection. I can't seem to find a decent picture, but it's like a Harlequin mask, if it's the best way to explain it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, like a masquerade kind of thing.
Yeah. More jester-esque kind of design.
Alright, let's see if I can get a generic. Trying to add a custom item here.
There's nothing left of that thing.
No, it's just become part of the ground.
Nice. Does this look safe to pop on through?
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what happened. I've never seen a creature like this before.
It's okay. They seem pretty weak.
If you say so. I mean, to be fair, I did fight demons and, demon generals, so I guess you're right. There is far worse things out there.
Yeah. And with all of our spells of the caliber of heal, we are definitely all able to give the same amount of support that you can.
I don't know
I'm
if I
gonna try
should
and
be
walk through the
offended
portal.
or grateful that you said that.
I'm gonna try and walk through the the thingy, the opening, if it's open.
As soon as you approach it, Ari just comes out of nowhere from Tabs there, just rushes over. No, you can't!
Oh, how come? Also, hi.
Hi! Only those of Fey heritage can go through.
Oh.
What?
Where would it go to if they went through?
Home. It goes to the Fey world. The Feywild.
Oh God, I don't want to go there.
Wait,
Thanks for stopping
is
me.
there a door on the other side? Can you come back?
Well, of course, silly. But thank you. You did it. I can hear them. I can hear my sisters.
Are you bailing?
Can I see through the door, like looking through it?
You go to look through it, and Ari's just like, stop! Just leave them alone for now.
Fine. I was gonna reach through, see if I could reach through it, but I guess not.
She seems pretty insistent. Naya, have you ever gone through one of these?
No, never.
But I thought this is what you said you used to go through.
No, nothing like the Feywild, no.
But yours was a different portal that was here but went somewhere else?
Yes.
Oh. Well, why is there a Feywild portal?
I don't know. To be fair, I've never ventured much beyond this jungle here. This is new to me.
No.
This seems fucked up, you guys.
You say
Now,
the
I
water's...
know you're saying you don't want to disturb them, but should I just pop my head through to make sure everything's good on the other side? Before coming back, or?
Ari just does the typical childlike stance. She puts her hands to her hips and closes her eyes. I'll do it. And she doesn't
Alright.
even fly in. She walks in. And you can see kind of like a little circles, like a stone dropped in there as she
ripples.
walks through.
Yeah.
Thank you, ripples. She walks in. She's gone for maybe like 5 minutes or so, and comes back flying through this time. Everything seems normal. Thank you. I'm gonna go tell Daru, and just poof.
Either while she was in there or whatever, I wouldn't mind searching the pool. Since you say it's very, very clear, I was just going to see if there's anything along the bottom of the pool besides rocks.
Yeah,
I would like to try a couple insights on that too, if possible.
yeah, go. Investigation and insight.
So my first one, and you can combine them, so I'll just tell you what they are. My first one is I want to know if she's actually the same, like if it's a different creature that came out imitating her. And the second one is if she's telling the truth or under the influence of something that's making her sick.
Okay. So while you roll your investigation there, you find a couple pieces of gold in there. Nothing too fancy. You do see
12, but okay, I see the problem. I think I got a 12, but it didn't roll in the game.
Okay. You find like a couple pieces of gold here and there. If you were to actually dive in and grab all the gold, you find like 10 pieces of gold total. For the insight, yeah, she seems pretty normal. You don't know much about Ari in general, aside from the odd pop-up that she's come through here and there. But she seemed pretty normal, and nothing seemed to be affecting her at all. She's just got a little bit of an attitude. Stubborn.
Okay. Then I will trust that she's not some...
Alright, I mean, guess I'm glad we did this detour to purify this. I'm assuming it's a shrine or a gateway. If nothing else is here, I mean, We better get back before they sail without us.
So
Yes!
I
that
kind
gate,
of feel
that
like
gateway,
we just
was
did a
it
bad.
this
Right.
part was the shrine? Like, is that where the teleport was, or those?
Yes, yeah. So that's a full-on gateway itself. It's a door to the other realm.
Okay.
I assume this is just the base of the gateway then.
I make a paper airplane and I throw it through the gate.
Yeah,
That's it.
just goes all the way through. Nothing happens.
Neat. All right, I'm satisfied.
I feel like we've done not a favor to the world to have opened a portal to the Feywild.
Why? What's the Feywild?
I mean, the Feywild is good.
The Feywild is not good.
Oh, I don't know about that. Dara used to talk
Not
about the
in my
Feywild all the
understanding
time.
of the Feywild. My understanding of the Feywild is it's all sorts of things. But
Well,
there's a lot of powerful stuff there, and a lot of very weird stuff there.
there's a lot of weird stuff here.
Yeah, but the weird stuff here can't all commit genocide. Anyway, let's go. I'm not happy with what we've done, but we've done it. That's all.
Looking at, you still have the mask tabs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still holding on to it.
I'm like,
Did you want it?
is it like the eyes are blacked out? It's like a solid mask, right?
Yeah.
If you hold it up, can you see through the eyes at all?
Yeah. If you hold it up, you can see through the eyes. The creature itself just didn't have any eyes. That's why it was black.
Oh, it actually has eye holes?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Now, Shaw, though, upon you looking at the mask, can you quickly roll me a history check?
Okay. Oh man, I don't study history.
Flunk your
You
class.
know what? You know what? The fact that I look at it and it has a hint of recognition, I will waste my inspiration on this, I think.
Okay, yeah.
I'm very curious what this is.
Okay.
Inspiration gone. 15. Mildly better.
So,
Use
you
it
look
a
at
little bit.
Yeah.
You look at the mask, and there's just something about the mask that kind of just triggers a memory. You can't quite remember fully, but you feel like you've seen something like this before. Or at least the mention. Like, something about this mask feels familiar to you, but you can't quite pinpoint it.
There's something about that mask tabs that I just can't shake. Do you mind if I look it over some more?
Oh, you can have it.
Okay.
I'll hand him the mask gently because does seem a little delicate being porcelain and all.
Yeah. I will spend time looking at this just over the next
I will
while.
remove it from my pack. Then it's yours now.
I
My
appreciate it.
brain is pretty good if you want me to try it on.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to take a look at it, I just for some reason this is ringing a bell to me. I feel like I've seen this or something similar to it before, more likely. But
All right, I'm just gonna take a back seat for a second. Someone just tried to call me twice and they left a voicemail, so I'm just gonna check it.
Yep.
If you're prepared to, not kill me somehow and get it off, it'd be kind of interesting to see what happens.
I'm willing to risk her life in this process.
Sweet. Hand it over.
I'm just gonna like look at it. I'm just gonna ask you. I'm like, do you mind if I try it on? I feel like I want to try this on. If you're gonna try
I'm
it,
also willing to risk your life in this
here.
process.
I'm gonna take off my swords and my daggers and I'll hand them to you first.
Yeah, I will accept them. I'll throw them off to the side, and then I will pull out my arrow and tighten it on my bow and just aim it at you, just in case something goes wrong.
The only reason I wanted to try it on is because my brain is specifically... I have two minds, and I'm very good against things that try and fuck with my brain that are based on, like, wisdom or not charisma. But if you want to do it, I don't care.
It sounds like it's less risky for you to do it, and therefore less entertaining if it fails. So,
True, put it on.
I unarmed. I put the mask on.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Glad you put it on.
10.
Okay. So as you put the mask on, this black, like, sort of mask just grabs onto your face and it just sticks on.
Healthy.
You feel a burning sensation on
Less
your
comfy.
face here. I need to do... Yeah, so you feel this burning sensation and it just burns and burns and, like, your skin starts to, like, basically, start simmering. I need you...
Oh, I hear we got barbecue going.
Yes, we definitely do. Shoal has the mask on his face right now.
You put it on.
He
Really?
put it on.
Faces on fire.
They really want to see what happens. We just put it on.
Sometimes
Could
you
do
just
like
gotta
an
put it on.
identify or...
We don't have those spells.
This is how curses happen.
We couldn't do an identify. You're right.
As much as I think the Feywild is a good thing, you don't just put something on your face you find there.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you say it's burning. You say it's burning. If I attempt to remove it, is it just like lashed onto my head?
Yes.
I'm going to. I'm going to murmur out, "Get this thing off me!" And I'm gonna be pulling at it.
So,
I am going to just quickly read a spell here. Go ahead, Miranda.
I need you to take 9 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I don't think this would count as blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned, and thus I have nothing to really help you.
I'm just physically trying to pull this off my head. If someone wants to help me do
Yeah,
it.
I don't have anything that at this level that could help you. I could probably just like shove your face into the water, but that's about it.
Yeah. I am burning. Can I see?
I will assist you in trying to remove it.
You say it's lashed on. Like I can still see out the eye holes, can't I?
Yeah, you can see out the eye holes like any other mask.
I am going to be trying to pull it off. I actually am going to go towards the water since my face feels like it's burning. but-
Okay, go ahead and make a strength check for me.
If he's helping with advantage.
I'll be helping.
Yes,
Yeah.
with advantage.
Okay, just straight up strength. Saving throw or just a check?
Just a check.
Okay.
Oh, you can do better than that.
Nope, he could.
Nope.
Nope, you can't.
The 14 works, though. So you reach the pool, and you go down on your hands and knees with Tabs the other side, you holding it from the bottom. You just straight up just rip the mask off, and it's like this tar-like material just covering your face. Pieces of your fur get stuck into the mask itself. But, like, the whole, when you look at it, the whole back of that mask is just tar, and it's bubbling.
Ugh. Well, I'm going to put my head in the water and try to wash some of this shit off. Wash my face off.
Gonna pat you on the back. Like, you just want me to end your misery?
Hey, Naya, can you help us?
I don't know what I can do. I've never seen
My
this
friend-
mask.
What would you normally do if someone's face was cursed and on fire?
That? Just... I would have just did exactly what you did, is just rip it right off.
As I take my head off the water, I'm like, good news. I think the bog monster was evil if it had this mask. I think we might have done a good thing. Because, I don't know, unless they're guarding an evil gate with an evil thing, that could be a thing. But, I don't know.
Potentially he was cursed. I mean, who just puts a weird mask on their face? We found this on a creature we didn't understand. Why?
We did this
Oh,
by
God.
it was by committee. We all voted on it.
Yeah. So speaking of creepy masks, you gonna keep that thing?
I want to figure out what this is, but I don't care if someone else
Alright,
holds on
next
to
person
it.
to put it on their face, you're on your own.
Fair.
I'm not necessarily gonna put it on my face. I don't think it'd fit.
I'm
But now
Looking-
I'm interested in it.
yeah. All I'm going to
If
do.
we have a device that we can use to torture people, this is a fantastic means. No one would ever guess.
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel like I recognize this somewhere. Don't know why.
How about we
Looking-
just hold
looking
on
at-
to it,
Oh, one
until
second.
we
I
get
just,
someone to look at it.
is there iconography of any god that looks like this? That's like a common god?
Make a religion check.
Not my strong suit. Nope.
Yeah, you don't know what that.
I'm gonna ask you guys that question because you two seem to know more about things in general than I do. I'm like, does this look like any particular like deities, like symbols, like the bleeding eyes, like?
Not that I. Is it? Would it be considered if it is a god? Would it be like an elven one or anything like that?
You can't necessarily tell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know. I'm not well versed on all the world's various religions.
Yeah.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
That shows my
So
level
confused.
of care.
Gods?
That shows my
What
level
are
of care.
gods?
Yeah.
God, I am a god. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I've seen this somewhere, but well, let's keep an eye out, or I'll keep thinking about it, I guess. But does it like obviously this thing seems magical in some way, but I don't know.
Are you sure? Maybe put it back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one. I just want to. I'll spend a little bit of time looking at this thing. I'm not gonna put it on again, but we'll see if I can figure anything else out about this stupid thing.
Maybe throw it in your bag and we'll take a close look at it back at the ship.
Yeah, I think we should head back to the ship before anything else happens.
Yeah.
Agreed. So does anybody know where the ship is?
Naturally.
Okay. I'll try following or trail back the path we took.
Yep. Make another survival check there, Tabs, if you're the one in the lead, with advantage because you are tracing your steps.
Really? I got survival a +7 with advantage, and the highest one I can get is a 9.
Me just walking into the wilderness is more effective.
Yeah, so with Tabs currently leading the way, you're just
I'm
all
not used to the tropics, all right?
yeah, you're not used to this type of environment at all. You start going off in a totally different direction. Levi and Shoal, you start going straight.
Well, I'm just following like the group, and I'm more preoccupied. Like I just rolled to see what I would get. I'm just more tending to my face.
When they start going the other direction, I'll just pretend like, oh right, I was meaning to go that way. You know, I just got distracted for a second.
And we have
just kept-
Mandolin here going, guys, it's this way, and points off to the left side of the trail you were going.
Has the darkness lifted?
The darkness has completely lifted, so everything is visible like it should have been beforehand.
Oh, if I can see the sky, then we're cooking with dynamite.
That sounds horrible.
So
Find
it is
yourself.
a little bit of a struggle. Actually, I'm even gonna get Nia to roll here for a survival. Roll. She got an 18. So she's the one guiding you guys back now. So
Everyone
yeah.
point a little bit more to the left.
Yeah.
Obviously, the silent rotated because this is not the right way back.
So with Nia taking the lead now, you guys managed to traverse through the jungle, no problems at all. You begin to recognize some of the things you went under, some of the foliage that you guys chopped down with your swords, and all the different types of things. Even if you burn something, you can see singe marks there. But eventually you guys make your way past the rocks that you previously were at earlier on the day, and then back to the beach side where you see some of the crew members just on the shoreline, just trying to, take in the sand and enjoy the moment that they could. You do happen to notice that Luna is nowhere in sight.
Luna is nowhere in sight. Even on
Like
the
the
ship?
ship's gone.
No, the ship is there. You see all of the main crew members. You just do not see Luna among them, like normal.
I will get onto the ship and look for the second command and ask where the captain is.
So
I-
they have the bosun on board. I guess it'd be the chief officer, actually.
Shadow. The tabaxi, yeah. So you approach him and she's been locked up in a room all day. Her raven's been keeping watch over us, but she's not coming out.
Well, we're gonna get on leaving, so
Oh.
let's do that. She can stay in there if she wants, but won't be moving.
I think that's up to the captain. Yeah, if you could just let the captain know we're ready to leave when she's ready.
She's left the helm to me for now. Times like this, she keeps to herself.
All right. Well, are we reprovisioned?
For now, we have enough to make the journey. Nav, are we ready?
Do you know? I
Aye!
guess the next question is, do you know where we're at?
Aye, don't worry about it. I figured it out. We just need to get a little bit more to the right, and then we'll be there in no time.
All these navigational terms to the right.
I don't know navigational terms.
How about west?
Starboard.
East.
You're going to the right at starboard.
Thank you. I can talk about rocks, I can't talk about ships.
Yeah.
Which is terrible, because I'm going into oceanography.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys all board the ship, the rest of the crew come on board. Doesn't take very long for you guys to set sails again. It's a blue sky, unlike before. The sailing seems like it's going to be smooth sailing going back to Locktail.
If we're spending some time on the ship, I don't know if it's possible to attune to the mask. If I can, I would like to attempt to. But also just for experimentation, like during the night, I was gonna see like the night sky if I held it up, if it looked different under moonlight. If I could find any weird tool marks, or if I found any other little nooks and crannies on the masks. It's just smooth.
Okay. So as you try to attune to it, every time you just sit down with it and even try to bring it closer to your face, the same just black sludge just tries to take over your face. But you managed to, learning your mistake from the first time, managed to rip it away before.
I'm not trying to put it on. I'm just trying to spend time with it, see if I can figure out anything else about it. if
Yeah,
possible.
you can't seem to piece anything together aside from the black tar that seems to just reappear and disappear. It just looks like a normal jester's mask.
That black tar, if I like, let's say I like pull it like near enough where it starts to form, kind of like scrape some off with like just a random piece of something and wipe it on to like, let's say a piece of paper. I just want to see if it like melts paper or like what it does.
As soon as you get it off, even with a dagger, it jumps off your blade and goes right back to the mask. It kind of is like its own mind, if you will.
Right, travel time. I'm assuming we're traveling for a bit.
Yep, so if you talk to Nav, he explains that you about a day and a half at this point.
Okay, so I assume we have I guess upkeep here. Then I assume we have enough time for a long rest.
Absolutely.
We'll get a rest in and get some of my stuff back. Besides that, I mean, I'll just continue my regular routine. Just lurking around the lower decks.
Hunting for rats.
I'm gonna, at some point, go to the captain's door, knock, and be like, "You working on poetry?"
No answer.
And I'll just like draw a few silly doodles and slide them under the door for like an hour. And then just like leave and go explore the rest of the ship.
Okay.
Since I have a bell, I'm just going to be the lazy fisherman, and I will have a rod with a bell on it if I get any hits, and just be fishing most of the time.
Roll me yet another d6.
That's in here. Doop doop doop. D6. 3.
Congratulations, you have caught another 3 things of fish.
I got like a lot. I'm just saying.
You got a lot of fish.
I'm just saying we're just gonna keep eating most of these. Maybe we'll have a couple left by the time we hit land, but yeah, go. Yeah, it's all good. That's it.
Cool.
I can't figure anything else about the mask. That's about it.
Levi, is there anything you wanted to do?
Nope.
No? Okay. So you guys make it through the day, make it through the half day. Smooth sailing. No storms, gentle waters, no tussling or rustling around with the ship. Everything seems nice and calm. The downside is you have not seen Luna the entire time. She kept to herself, quiet. Even Nia, who tried to coax her out of her room, no response. But you guys managed to dock into Locktail.
Alright. And we got our guest with us. Fantastic. I don't know what you guys worked out payment-wise, but good.
We're not
I
going
guess
to
we
take her
should-
ship. That's the payment.
I guess we should head up to the keep. Introduce Nia to Daru.
I suppose. I do want to ask Shadow before we leave. I'm like, does Luna do this often? Just stay inside for large stretches of time like that?
Never this long. She's been in the room for a day, but never looked this long.
Shadow, I'm a little worried just because of the nature of the island. Would you be mad if we forcibly checked in on her real quick?
I wouldn't.
I mean, it's really not our problem. I'm sure they're her crewmates. They know each other. They'll do a wellness check and everything.
I'm gonna go
I'm agreeing with Tabs.
down to the captain's quarters, go on the other side of the door. Can I get a peep through like the keyhole or anything?
You see nothing because she's blacked it out.
I wanted to teleport onto the other side. Let me see if I have to be able to see. Do I have to be able to see?
While he's doing this,
Spend
I'm on
some
the
time.
docks.
while he's doing this, I'll just tell Nia, it's like, if you follow me, I can take you to where Daru's waiting.
I will
Quick,
join them.
quickly roll me a perception check, though.
Wait, who?
You tabs.
Oh, okay.
Joel, can I borrow a dagger for a bit, or can you cut a little hole in this door?
Did that not roll?
I would be staying with Nia.
It's a 14.
if possible.
She's gone.
Nia is gone.
Nia's gone.
All right, guys, we got a major problem. We seem to have lost Nia.
How did Nia get past you guys?
Alright, Rand, I'm gonna make sure no one's watching, and I'm gonna turn into whatever I can turn into that can knock over a door, and then I'm gonna knock over the door.
And I am going to turn into.
Okay, hold up. I gotta find my page here.
Okay, I'm presuming Nia ran off and is making her way to the castle, so that's where I'm going to start making my way to.
Captain's quarters.
I think I can be like a bear or something.
I'm staying with you guys by the ship.
Making my way up,
Okay,
upward,
so
down the ramp.
Watching Levi leave, I'm gonna guess he's just heading into town. Maybe I'll find him later, but
okay, we'll deal with the captain's quarters first here. So you're just gonna ram it down?
Let me see what I can turn into first. So I can be up to fourth level. I could be a half challenge rating. Blaze, what's the biggest thing I can turn into right now?
A half challenge rating?
Maybe a boar?
So you can become a boar.
At a half.
I can be a black bear. I'll be a black bear, and I'll try and knock over the door. Yeah.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
And I'm gonna spend some time on this. If I don't, like, it'll be like strength and then claw and then strength for a while. That would be, I'm guessing, an 11.
And while he's doing this, just gonna say, like, as soon as I notice Nia's gone, I'm going to use a beast shape. I'm going to turn it into a hawk. More specifically, I think I'll go with a blood hawk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fly around trying to find her.
Okay, excellent. So before we get to you searching for her, Mandolin, can you now make me a dexterity saving throw?
And Madeline died.
Not enough for whatever it is.
So as you touch the door and just move it ever so slightly, you are now encased in web, and you are now restrained in this web.
Okay, I will spend the time it takes to get out of the web.
Okay. As you are doing this, the door does fully open up, and you see Luna standing there with a very stern, cold face to her look.
As soon as the door handle shakes like a little bit at all, I immediately turn not into a bear, and I'm just me. I really don't want anyone to see me as a bear. And I'm like, hey. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, because you've been in there for a long time, and we were in a couple spooky islands, so I wanted to make sure you weren't cursed.
I appreciate it. Now go away. And she closes the door.
Well, I want to take a quick peek in the room with my super observantness.
Okay,
See
go,
if anything's off.
go ahead and make a perception roll. 17. I'd say with your passive, make it just do an advantage here. Yeah, okay. So what you do see, just as quickly as you possibly can see, on part of the side wall, you see different, like, stringed instruments lining the wall. So there's, like, lutes and guitars and violins. She's also got a small bookshelf sitting there with a bunch of books just all over the place. And it seems like papers are just scattered everywhere right now.
No, she's doing homework.
But that's all you're able to see.
I'll just go try and find everyone and say, she seems to at least be alive, so that much is good.
Tabs, go ahead and make some perception checks for me here.
All right. Now,
when he takes
pretty
off,
much
I'm gonna try to like keep an eye
Sure,
on him
when
and
it-
to the ground.
wild shape.
I'm also gonna throw up a bit at the thought of being a bear, but I'll do
Yeah.
that into the ocean.
You do keep your mental
pretty much-
stats.
You keep your stats?
You keep
Mental
your mental
stats.
stats. Yeah.
Your mental, yeah, as for your wild shapes.
Oh, okay, so my wisdom and intelligence would be the same.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I do have keen eyes now, though. So, what am I doing? I'm looking investigation, perception. What am I
Perception.
doing? Perception. Okay, so this is keen eyes, so this would be with advantage.
Yes. Okay, so you do notice if you go further into town, right where there's the Trader Square, You do happen to see the bright, colorful armor that is Nia. It looks like she had ventured off into town to explore what the city has to offer.
All right. I will flap down, and I will land on her shoulder. Yeah, I'll just flap down and I'll land on her shoulder. If she looks at me, I'll just give her like a one-eyed wink.
Well, hello there, Bertie.
And besides that, I'll just stay with her, watching her for now.
Yeah. Because see, I was with him when he turned into a bird. What I was going to do is just, as I saw him go up, I was basically just going to watch and see what he saw, and whichever way he took off, I was going to take off after him.
Okay.
So, however long it takes me to get roughly in the area, although I don't know how easy he would be to follow.
So
I'm quite quick, but
the Trader Square is not that far away from the docks, because the Trader Square and the docks are kind of almost connected, just given the circumstance that that dock in particular is kind of a hub for the trade. So it doesn't take you very long to meet up with Nia. She's just kind of like poking at the different wares that are available, smelling all the different foods from all the different countries.
yeah. I'm actually going to not interact with him directly. I'm actually going to stay a little bit back, and I'm going to be watching carefully to see if anyone untoward gets near or shows them undue interest.
Okay.
Just keeping an eye.
Yeah, she's interacting with as many people as she can. Just, hi, like, what's your name? Oh, what kind of things do you have here? Oh, these are really cool. And she's like, that's all she's doing at each of the vendors. She's not actually buying anything because she herself doesn't have her coin purse with her. So she's just kind of like doing the whole, oh man, this looks really cool. I wish I had that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye. New tourist in town, making sure no one's doing anything crazy. But
People are kind of questioning her a little bit, giving her appearance in the armors that she's in. Because just like most of Altaria, the armor that she's wearing is of old style cuts and not any of the modern day stuff that you normally would see. So it's kind of all the rigid, and it's just bright and colorful in general. So she sticks out like a sore thumb right now.
mm-hmm.
Same with her trident. Her trident is also jeweled.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye for now.
Okay. She's just gonna keep wandering the streets, so she starts stepping away from the Trader Square, and she's just kind of wandering around, kind of like a kid in Disneyland right now.
Yeah, if she's broken from the crowds, I would approach at that point.
Oh, there you are! I was wondering when I would see you.
Yeah,
I give out a call of recognition.
I'll kind of like to use as well. I'm like, so I see you're looking at the sights. Find anything interesting before we go up to the castle?
Oh yes, I want to see everything.
Okay. How about you there?
I'm going to flap down off her shoulder and change back into my other form at this point.
Oh, it was you. I'm so sorry.
Yes, well, you kind of ran off there. As much as I can understand that you want to be sightseeing, I was rather in awe my first time arriving here as well. We do have business to attend to. I'm sure once we report back to the keep to let us know, everybody know we are safe, you'll have ample time to come back and shop or peruse.
Oh yes, of course. We haven't a moment to lose then.
Indeed. I will signal for her to follow me, and I'll start making my way towards the keep.
When we were in Altaria, she held my hands as we walked through the street. I'm going to attempt to do the same here. Like, this will walk the same way, basically, like, hand in hand.
Yeah, she, without hesitation, just like, oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
And just grabs a hold of your hand.
Okay, and just, with, keeping up to tabs, we'll make our way, I guess.
You do notice her hand this time around, she's got lots of rings on her.
Okay.
That's just different.
Good.
So is everybody heading to the castle?
Levi's already there. Mandoline's kind of a. I don't know how we're gonna communicate with her. This kind of we have the split and dash.
Seeing everyone gone, I'm gonna assume they had it handled, and I'm gonna get a big sack from the boat and get like all my seaweed and shit out and try and get it appraised or something somewhere.
Okay. So I'm gonna make a quick roll here for your seaweed.
Roll for seaweed.
Roll for seaweed. Let's
It is
see.
indeed seaweed.
Oh god.
This is 300-year-old seaweed. I have 25 of one and 30 of the other. I just want to know how much it's worth. You might never see this anywhere else ever in your whole life. Isn't
Does
that
it get more
amazing?
valuable to age? Like, is it like a wine?
Maybe.
It's funny that you said that because of the roll I had. You do get 10 gold per stock that you have, so per bundle.
That's what I would get.
That's what you would get per bundle, yeah. So however many bundles you want to sell, you would get 10 gold pieces for it.
So does that mean the total is 550 gold if I sold all of it?
All of
Is
it.
that right?
Yep.
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, that's what I rolled.
I take
I'll,
back half the things I said about you and your dumb seaweed.
I'll hold on to 5 of each.
Okay.
You
So,
fool!
Whatever that
It's
ends up
good
being.
seaweed. It's got some good ass properties.
So then I think that's 450 gold.
Yeah.
And that's after like asking around a little bit, hey?
Yeah, basically if you head straight to the Trader's Square, you do find just a vendor who deals with kind of like vegetation materials. And that's where you would go to do your exchange.
So I sell 20 of one and 25 of the other. I got 5 of each, just in case I want to do anything fancy with them. And I got 450 gold in my inventory. And then I just sort of sit around fucking wondering where everyone went. So you can do the rest of the RP.
Fabulous. So you guys make your way to the castle. Once again, you see the guards. They eagerly greet you. They give their nods and allow you to enter through the main doors. People at this point kind of take notice to you guys, and now they realize, oh, this is like a hoity-toity sort of person that they brought with them. You're starting to gain some sort of notoriety within the town, so some people are starting to recognize you a little bit more. So especially around the castle area, people do kind of look over and they do stop and stare at you guys for just a brief moment as you guys enter. You walk in and you see the butler that you once saw before in the main hall. He greets you guys and eagerly calls out for Cherim. Cherim comes down from up above the castle stairwell. Oh, it's you guys. Fabulous. I see you've brought the next sage. Nia, I presume. My pleasure. And he holds out his hand. Nia lets go of your shawl and she eagerly grabs his hand and gives a slight bow. I'm ready to do whatever it takes. I'm ready for the ceremony. Please tell me what I need to do. In all due time. He turns to the butler. Please, guide her to the chamber. Give her the instructions. And let her rest for now. And the butler proceeds to guide her away. Thank you. You guys have done well. On the table in the room are your pay. I see that not all of you are present. I presume one of you may have not made it.
Not something so drastic. Merely attending to business in town.
Ah, good to hear. So, your $100 or 100 gold pieces are currently on the table. You'll get another 100 for the next sage you collect. Let me know when you guys are ready for your next journey, and I will have the supplies ready as well as your map.
No.
I feel like that
yes.
was something
Do you
from
know what
last time, and we had to find our own ship.
On that note, your writ for transit seems to have not been accepted. We had to find ulterior means. Do you have a more of assured writ of transit?
Oh, that's very unfortunate. But it appears that you guys have found some mode of transportation. Why not use them again?
I'm sure they'd be amicable for it. However, there is the issue of payment going forward.
Ah. Give me the name of their vessel. Give me the name of their captain. And I will see to that the proper measures have been taken.
I look to you guys because you guys. I don't know the name of the vessel.
So rattling off in my head, what was she wanted for? It was like murder and some other things.
That you might want to ask Levi.
Well, I think he mentioned it because he extorted her at the dock. That was like when we got on the ship. That was part of his extortion. Was like, we don't turn you over. So I know she has a bounty.
What's the name of the vessel?
The name of the vessel is the Shooting Star.
Yeah.
We have, and I'm assuming if they're sailing open with that, they should be fine.
Yeah, they're pulling into docks. Yeah.
So I'll say we're sailing with Captain Shadow of the Shooting Star.
Shadow. What an interesting captain.
Yes. It's a colorful character. I think the name, or at least I think he believes the name adds mystery.
As most that sail the seas. But of course, I will assure that the proper payment has been bestowed upon this captain of the Shooting Star. I will send one of my assistants there, and everything will be taken care of. Thank you.
Yeah. As soon as that guy's not directly looking at us, I will shoot you a brisk nod, Tab. So just like, yep, that was the right way to do that.
So as he's leaving, I should call after him. And Daru, how is he?
The Earth Sage. He's doing mighty fine. He is adjusting well to this area and acclimating, I can't say the word now. He is starting, thank you. He is recovering as well as any recovery process could occur. But he's not quite at his full strength yet. We are still trying to fix that. And I assure you that things will be well.
Might we meet with him briefly before we set up? We had some questions regarding the other sages.
I'm sorry, but he is currently in his meditational period. He cannot be interrupted.
I want to insight that because I think this guy's a bullshitter.
Okay.
Of the highest order. Just don't like him. Nope.
As far as you're aware, he is telling the truth. He's got basically a stone cold face to it, like there's no change in his expression.
All right. Well, I guess we should go check our payment then, and we'll walk off.
Yeah.
And he said our instructions were on the table as well.
No, he said you guys can come back later for your instructions. Like he's basically telling you guys to go take a break, come back later.
I'm gonna like kind of say to you, Tabes, like very like as if we're out of direct earshot of any particular guards. I'm really starting to get suspicious here. I'll say something seems off to me about this. But
yeah, the payment is way too low for these jobs.
Oh, that's agreed. I'm going to summon Ari. I'm going to attempt to summon Ari.
You try to summon her, but you don't seem to summon her right away. It takes a second before she appears, and in the state that she's in, she's not coherent. It seems like whatever's going on in her realm, a party's happening.
she's drunk.
I see.
You currently have a drunk pixie before you.
I currently have a drunk pixie. I'll try to get her attention. I'll be like, hey, Ari. Want to snap a bit?
Huh?
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, you look like you've been having fun.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I was wondering, do you think maybe you could go see how Daru's doing.
Ah!
I mean, yeah. That's what I mean. Daru, that's the one.
Daru! Ah, he's a great guy!
I know. You know what? You should go let him know that we're back. He might want to come hang out and party with us.
Daru's back! Daru!
Exactly. Yes. Go get Daru.
She just poofs.
She poofs.
Poofs. She's gone.
I'm just gonna say, like, well, that was useful, I guess.
I'll try again later, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just gonna say to you, like, assume, like, yeah, I'm looking just to see if there's no any particular guards. Honestly, like, I'm just gonna say, like, I could just, could be sneaky when I want to be. Could just take a peek around.
If you would like to, This is not my area. I'm looking around like the keep. This is not my area where I can blend in.
There are definitely guards in the area.
Yeah.
I will.
Which areas have we had access to in the castle so far?
Just the main area and the dining area.
Which way did the guy take off, roughly?
He went back up the stairs.
Up, like, the main stairs?
Yeah.
Probably have eventually thought to check the castle by this point.
Yeah. I'll say
Might
to
have to
you,
do that.
I'm like, well, you as a bird was probably better than even what I can do, but maybe another time, maybe later. We should plan.
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe Ari will be more coherent later. Yeah, money.
Yeah.
I should grab our money.
Yeah, we'll try to get our payment.
It was 100 gold pieces each.
Each.
Or is it 100 gold pieces?
100 gold pieces each. So there's 4 different bags set out for you guys.
Yeah. I will grab one for Levi if you want to grab one for Mandolin. Oh.
I already grabbed mine.
Yes.
Oh, you
Oh,
already
yeah.
grabbed
Yeah,
it?
Levi's there.
Oh, you're here right now? Okay, I'll carry
Oh, I
Mandolin.
was
So I
way
guess.
before you guys.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have the goods.
I don't need the goods. I am the
And
goods.
then everyone can have another 112.5.
112 and the 5 silver.
What the hell did I sell that rapier for yesterday?
Like
Or not
200
yesterday,
or
last
something.
session?
Yeah, it was a lot. I actually don't remember off the top of my head right now.
Okay.
450.
200
divided
GP. Okay,
Yeah.
I found it.
I just remember it was a lot.
Yeah.
by minus.
So this point in time, we're gonna take a quick break for you guys to level up.
Sweet.
So I will let you guys know that this is the tail end of the festival. So today is the last day for any festival activities.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So like that's like the expanded markets and all that stuff. This is like the last.
Yeah,
day.
so like the additional pieces, any of the festival games.
I'm gonna look around for like a other, not like maybe not a full blown like magic shop. Is there any someone who seems like wise in the arcane sort of ways?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's you can even just go to the healers, the cleric area, where Yolanda is. Yolanda is the she runs the archivist with her sister, along with the healer little hospital kind of area.
Okay. So there's the clerics, and that's probably the only, like perusing around. It's really the only main group I can see or find.
I mean, unless it's dependent on what you're looking for specifically, because there's even the temple. There's just the straight archives, and there's just all the different magic vendors, and the magic shop itself.
Okay. If I go to the magic shop, I was hoping I was gonna see if he does identifying services.
Yeah, he certainly can. I just can't pull their sheets up. There we go. Boop.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling as I go in the door. Hello?
Sorry, I lost my sheet here.
Is anyone there?
Locktail. Are they male? Are they female? Why are
Make a
these...
voice and commit. Hi, my name's Cynthia.
Turn square.
Wow, these are a lot of notes.
They are a lot of notes. Turn around. Go away.
I'm not reading it. I'm just seeing you scroll through endless pages of notes.
Potions, weapons, armor, fabric, knickknacks. Okay, so the way I have it, there is the healers, which is like a mix between like an arcane shop and a healing shop, and then a stall vendor who's in the trader square that sells potions and scrolls.
Yeah, I'd go to the arcane / healer shop.
Okay, so you go see Yolanda?
Sure.
Okay, so you enter, and you see her leaning on the desk, kind of like half eyes closed almost. It seemed like it was, a boring day. So you've seen Yolanda before from the Battle of the Champions. She was the cleric that was on hand to do all the main healing for any of the contestants.
Okay. So yeah, I definitely met her.
Yeah. So you open the door and the little ringing happens. Oh, hi. Yeah, sorry. What can I do for you?
I was hoping, do you do identifying services?
I can certainly try.
I got found this item. Don't put it on. But I'm just curious if I can find a little bit more about it. I'm gonna produce the mask.
Where did you get this item?
On our travels, doing some important work, but yeah.
Where did you get this item?
So I'll do an insight check to see how bothered she is. Is this rage? Is this fear? That's what I'm trying to gauge her emotional
She's
reaction.
looking just very concerned right now. But yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, she's just looking kind of like there's a little bit of a fear in her voice almost.
Well, there was a monster. He wore this mask. We killed the monster. We took the mask. I just want to know what it is so we know how to properly deal with it.
Get rid of it. I won't tell you anything, just get rid of it. Let me take it.
Hard no. See you later. just gonna leave.
Wait! At least go see my sister. She's in the archives right now. At least go talk to her and show her.
You want to write me a note or something so I don't go there and have her waste my time and say, I don't know you, go away. I won't tell you.
Here, take
It's a
this.
fetch quest.
She rips off a ruby necklace that she had on her.
Oh.
Take this. There's no other ruby necklace like this. She'll know it's from me. And tell her that whatever you need to tell her.
So what was the sister's name?
Yolanda.
Quick,
No, the
get out
sister
of
you're looking
here.
for is Tialana.
Let's get on the boat. Go.
What the hell is her name? Sorry, I got bombarded as you said it.
Tialana is the one in the archives. Yolanda is the one you just spoke with.
Tialana Archive. Oh, that's the one that's like the super murderous one.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pocket it. I'll be grabbing you guys before. I'm just gonna make a mention like, yeah. So the evil mask we found is evil. They seem very bothered by it. I took it to the magic shop to see if they could identify it. She was very difficult about it. Wouldn't tell me what it was. Wanted me to bring it to her sister, who is the very mean lady at the archives, Tialana. Do you think we should take it there to figure out what it is? Because I feel like she's going to try to fight us for it. Because they did not like this at all.
Like she wants to buy it off you?
I think she seemed so worried, I think they would try to take it.
Well, I mean, do you want to keep it or do you want to sell it?
I want to figure out what it is. Like I don't know why I remembered anything about this thing, but it's just it seems too familiar to me.
Sure, I guess we could take it there. You said there was a magic shop?
Yeah, Yolanda Healer Arcane Shop. I mean, I'll actually walk you guys that way if you want to go take a look at it.
So just for reference, the healers and the archives are like within the same street of each other. It's like the archives are down one street and the healers are up the street.
Yeah, but I'll show you guys where the shop is if you're interested. If she seemed a little confused about Mia right now, I can go in with you. I'll just quick little change up. I'll cast Disguise Self on myself just to look like I want to look like a wealthy but not pompously wealthy merchant.
Okay.
It's just, like I got like a nice coat on, but I'm not wearing like silks. It's just everything's very nicely well made, clearly of good craftsmanship.
What race are you?
I was going to be a human.
Human?
Yeah, just like I'll actually be elvish.
Elvish? Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to take on that countenance of like I don't like to be touched.
Yeah. So you guys walk into the healers. Oh, good evening. Oh, are you for the queen? She's looking at you, Shul.
No, I just came to peruse before we left. I was in for the festival.
Oh, good. Oh, I didn't want to deal with that little bastard again. What can I do for you?
Well, we came to see what you had for sale.
Certainly. Are you in the market for anything in particular, or are you just fancying a little peruse around the shop?
I think my friends here had something in mind. I'm going to gesture to Tabs because you seemed like you wanted to really check this place out.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't realize we were going to the magic shop already. I know it's just backtracking a bit, but previous in the day, before I went perusing for the magic shop, I was wondering if in the market if I could find a wooden mask, just a plain wooden mask with like eye holes in it.
Yeah, you find like a children's ones like throughout the festival. Just like hand carved to look like different animals, and like they're hand painted with like pretty colors. No vendors actually like full on selling these. It seems like they're prizes.
All right, I'll have to commission one later. All right. Sorry, I'm just wondering, you guys deal in the arcane, if I'm correct?
Yes, healing arcane mostly. If you want to do something more of like the attacking sort of variety, you want to check out casters down over on the 3rd Street.
I'm looking more for illusion or transmutation.
Oh, yeah, I might be able to help you there. I don't know if I have anything in stock right at this moment, but I can certainly try to whip something up.
Are you able to put a glamour on something?
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while, but yeah.
Oh, fantastic. What would it cost to put a simple glamour on my armor here?
Oh, it depends on what you're looking for.
Oh, I would basically for the effect, I'm looking for glamored because I already got the studded chainmail. I mean, studded leather. So glamored studded leather to make it look like fur robes instead of leather armor.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Any particular type of fur?
Yes, like white elk.
White elk. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna have to do some little research here to see if I get my, let's say, properties correct. If you want to come back in or even just stick around for 5-10 minutes.
I can certainly do that.
Fantastic. I'll be right back. And she just quickly steps back into her kind of back warehouse area. So yeah, you guys are kind of left alone right now. You are more than welcome to kind of see what she has for the 5-10 minutes that it's taking her to do her little quick read.
I'd
I'll
like to look around.
certainly browse about.
Yeah, for sure. So mostly what she has are a lot of different types of potions and elixirs. She's got a couple odd little. She's got cat trinkets, which seems to be kind of in her own personal workspace area. She's got little cat trinkets all over the place. It seems like she collects cats figurines. But other than that, her shelves are mostly loaded with just straight elixirs. It seems like there is a door off to the side, and if you peep through the door, it seems like it's some sort of medical room. So it seems like she's not just a shop. She does do procedures within her shop as well.
She has her own private practice going on in here.
Yes.
So what were you hoping to do with the mask here?
I'm just gonna do the finger mouth. I'm identify. Sorry, I gotta turn off this echo. I hate hearing myself talk while I'm talking. I was seeing if she could tell me what it was. She seemed very bothered by it. Told me to take it to her sister at the archives.
Okay. And I'm assuming. Okay. So her sister at the archives wants to take a look at it. I mean, I'm assuming you just at this point curious as to what exactly it is.
Yeah,
Well,
mostly.
I guess we could always find out, and if you don't want to keep it, we could sell it. If not, well, I guess hang on to it. Though, I mean, I must say, your last use of it wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, I feel there's something more to it, and I want to figure out what it is before we sell it, if possible.
All right, fine. It's your mask.
So she comes out and she's like, okay, I think I have what I need. I'm gonna need you to take your armor off, though.
Sure, I'll take my my leather armor off.
Thank you. And she walks to the back again.
Great swords you in the chest as soon as you take it off. Give me the mask!
She turns out to be a demon. So
I don't think my studded leather would have helped me at that point.
So yeah, she takes her your leather armor to the back, and you can see kind of glows coming through the door underneath the door there. It doesn't take her very long, but she comes back with a very nice white elk armor for you there. And it's very you touch, and it's super soft, and it's very, very nice to the touch, and it's very clean. She even scrubbed it and made sure it was very detailed as much as possible.
I should point out a glamour only is an illusion that makes the armor look like it's something else.
Okay.
So literally, pretty much, you can change it between the two. It can be regular armor, or you can just be now I have nice fur robes kind of thing.
Okay.
It just changes what it can look like.
Okay. So, take away the feel part of what I just said. Yeah, it looks very cool. This is basically what it is. So,
Sweet.
What do you think? Did I do a good job? Yes?
This is fantastic.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, very nice work. However, I guess we should have talked about the price beforehand.
Yeah, let's see. I had to do a little bit of research. To be fair, I would have done research anyways. I don't know. Do you want to just give me 5, 10 gold pieces?
I will certainly do that. I will give her 15 gold because it's a fantastic work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And she's got a little register. You hear a little bing.
Yeah.
And she just pops it in a drawer type looking mechanism.
All right, so I now have glamour studded leather. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I'll
gonna
remove my other one.
Looking at the quality of the work, I'm just gonna ask her, what does a craftsman of your quality have to worry about the Queen's men?
Oh, the little runt is just annoying as hell. Always coming in. I need this. I need that. I need this. I need that. It gives me lists and lists, and sometimes I can't even fill the orders. I don't even know what he's doing, but he's always asking for these different types of potions. Ugh. And then sometimes when I get the wrong size of the wrong potion or something, it's all, oh, you need to get your story straight. Oh, he's just so annoying. The worst customer to deal with ever.
Is this a quartermaster under her employ, or who?
No, it's the whatever butler the chair advisor uses.
Ah.
Miranda, that felt a little too from the heart.
Yeah.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah. You have my condolences. Nothing worse than a rude customer.
Oh, thank you. I can go a week without seeing anybody from the Queen's Men staff of any kind. I just don't want to see the colors anymore in my shop for a full week, and I'll be happy. It was even worse when I had to be the cleric for the Battle of Champion event. But, oh yes, congratulations, by the way. I didn't congratulate you before.
Oh, thank you. It was luck, pure luck.
Sure it was, but you did a very good job out there.
Thank you very much.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you tonight?
No, this is more than enough. Thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, no, if there's anything else, don't hesitate. I mean, you're better than the Queen's Men.
Just looking at her stock. Out of curiosity, the potions of healing. How much do you charge?
Potions of healing, they are 50 gold pieces. I mean, of course, I can always offer a buy one, get one, 50% off sort of deal, or buy 3, get the 4th free.
I will do buy 2, get 1 half price.
Mm-hmm.
So 75, and then buy
3, get 1 free.
I think I will drop. I think I'll just buy 2.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Do you want them in a fancy bottle, or do you want them in a regular bottle? Just because I like you guys so much.
Regular was just fine.
Regular flask it is.
Travis is a very quiet boy right now.
He's very much. He's whispering.
Oh, okay.
Whispering his
Yeah, I
order.
had my thing on. I'm eating, so I keep talking on and off. But yeah, buying 2 regular healing potions. So minus 100 or 75.
75, yeah. She reaches underneath the cabinet and she pulls out 2 kind of like beaker-like flasks, and just hands them off to you.
All right.
Made them myself.
Oh, I'm sure they're of excellent quality. Thank you.
Oh, I put a hint of raspberry in them too, so they'll have a good taste going down.
I'm going to have this very kind of a nod. Like I've never once seen someone care what they taste like. That's a nice touch.
I honestly think this lady might have a crush on you.
Insight?
Sure.
It's a good insight.
No, she is just very annoyed at the fact that she came in thinking that you were going to be part of the Queen's staff, and very relieved that you have nothing to do with the Queen's staff.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Nice.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
I can do my thing on or off screen, Miranda, whatever you want.
Yeah, we can do it on screen right now.
Foggy Woggy. Let's go.
Why can't I find a regular
So what you doing?
potion of healing? Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna, while they were at the magic shop and this, wherever they are now or whatnot, I'm gonna slip away and ask around a little bit and just try and find, like, I guess what would be equivalent to like a detective agency.
Okay. So,
I love where your head's at.
You're throwing me on a loop right now. So you ask around, and most people are just kind of looking at you like, there's no need for that in town. We have the guards. However, there are, like, if you go to Condos, which is the tavern that you guys are staying at when you are in Locktail, the bartender there will tell you, oh, go talk to Tia Lana. She might be able to help you with something. She's the brawn of the town, if you will.
I need the brain of the town, but I will.
Are you kidding me?
I will.
She's also
will
the one
go
who runs
there.
the archives.
Oh, perfect. Oh, yeah. So I guess I'll go there after.
I don't want to RP all the shopping. I was wondering if I could commission something, just if it's possible in this town. Just looking for a carpenter or someone who's good with woodworking. To see if they can make me a plain wooden mask, just like the eye holes, no other features on it, and if they could just varnish it to like a dark color.
Yeah.
Like a shiny dark color, and then I could leave payment and ask that it be delivered to the place we stay at, the inn. If it's going to take a while.
Yeah, so for what you're asking for, with the carpenters that are in town, they're very skilled, so they will tell you it takes about 2 days to do it, for about 20 gold pieces.
I'll do it. I'll commission it.
Fantastic. So it will be left at Condo's Tavern with your name on it.
Fantastic. I'll let them know I'm expecting a package in case I'm gone.
Perfect. So yeah, do you guys head over to the archives?
Yeah, might as well. I said I would, so.
Doing my thing alone, so.
Oh no, I'll go with
Or you want to?
Travis. Shoal the Reef.
So I will say, Mandolin, you went to the archives first. So she's sitting at the desk there, and it's very like a library-esque sort of environment. She's sitting with like a pen and paper. It looks like she's taking some sort of notes down.
Hello. I need help. Thanks.
All right. What can I help you with?
It's a long story, but basically I was looking for like a detective or something. My whole family went missing, and I need someone to track them down.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could try to help you the best that I can. Certainly. I would just need to know some sort of location, any sort of detail that you may have. If you want to, I don't know, take this journal here. She hands you off a black journal. Just write down anything that you can remember and that you can tell me, and bring it back to me, and I'll see what I can do.
So I'll write down most of my backstory, leaving out certain parts. The place, the mountain village, the goblin family.
Okay.
blah blah blah, where they went missing. Then I'll put that back on the desk.
Cool. And as you are doing that, Shoal and Tabs walk in.
Yo, just finishing something up here.
I'll give a nod and I'll just kind of wait off to the side while he's taking my spot in line for the teller.
Seems to be a popular joint tonight. Is there anything I can help with you, fine gentlemen?
Yes.
We'll go to Shoal.
Sorry, one sec here. Your sister Yolanda, she sent us requesting that you for your guidance on this matter. I'll hand her the ruby necklace. I'll just give it to her freely. We can put it on the desk, and then we've come across a troubling artifact we would like to know more about, so we can deal with it properly.
All right. She takes the necklace and just slides it.
I'm going to present the mask. I'm just gonna hold it. I'm assuming you know what this is.
No. I just know that it's dangerous, but it's of unknown origins. That's all I can tell you.
Ugh. Can I do an insight check? Does it seem like she's holding out information, just reading her face? I'm assuming she's being pretty stony right now, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, go for it.
13.
So, as far as you can tell, she is... She like has that hint of knowing something, but she's not gonna tell you because she doesn't really know the circumstances.
I feel like you have reservations, I understand. We were on our adventures, we came across something of a glade that was being dominated by this monster, this bog monster that came from the water. And it was wearing this mask. When it fell, this is all that remained. And I don't know, it's just, there's something about that. I almost feel like I recognize this mask, and I don't know why I would recognize it at all. Like, is there anything that you know of for this kind of iconography, the tearing eyes?
I'm sorry. Right now, I can't tell you anything.
Why?
Let's just say there are things out there that you do not know. This mask is dangerous. Do not let it go into the wrong hands. You can leave it with me, you can leave it with my sister, or you can take it with yourself. But do not let anybody you consider your enemy touch this mask.
Hearing all this, Miranda, I'm going to write a little note in the notebook that just says, can the queen and her men be trusted? And I'm going to hold it up to her at the desk, and I'll be like, sorry, I just need your help with like a word. Is that how you spell this? And like,
Can anybody be trusted?
Well, okay. Now, I understand there's a mystique and everything going on here. I know you're trying to run up the price for this, maybe undercut us so you can sell it for a higher later. But let's assume everything's being all truthful and this is all dangerous and whatnot. We don't know you, so I don't see why we would give it to you. And if we hang on to it, it would be safer if you had some inkling as to what this does or why it's so dangerous. Maybe you could give us a heads up if we're going to be carrying this thing around.
Find my journal. If you find my journal, you find my information.
I look around the store. It's like, okay, did you lose your journal?
It was stolen from me.
Alrighty.
How many days passed?
Do you know who stole it?
Thieves. It was the Thieves Guild.
Well, I see.
I'm just gonna kind of ask,
Um,
what's the Thieves Guild in this area?
I don't know. Didn't even know they were in town. The thieves
Well,
weren't here, though.
How do you know they stole if you don't know they're in town?
Because it didn't happen here. Didn't happen in Knife and Lana. We were in Varen when it happened.
Do I know where that is?
Oh.
Varen is a southwestern country.
Let's see. Well,
How
not
far,
gonna do
far
us
away?
much good.
Fairly far away.
I'm like, oh, okay.
My sister and I
Well-
were on a research mission. And on our research mission, we came across these masks. We wrote down all the information we knew of these masks in the journal. I cannot say it out loud in front of peering ears and peering eyes. But if you find my journal, you find the information you're looking for.
I mean, if these are so evil, why don't we just smash the thing?
She shrugs.
I mean, it's up to you. It's your mask.
Ugh.
You're the one holding it, aren't you? Just don't do it in here. If you're going to do it at all.
I mean, the other option is, next time we're out sailing about, just bloop.
Drop it in the ocean. Yeah, I considered it. I really want. I'm just gonna. It's. I don't know why the curiosity. I just want to know something about it before we get rid of it or destroy
Well,
it.
keep it on you. Maybe someone else will know in our journeys.
Yeah, hopefully. Although Varen, I'm gonna ask her. So you say the Thieves Guild down there. We probably have to travel quite far on our journeys already. Probably end up in that area. In your study, when your research there, did you ever see any large geographical formations that seemed unique, like a volcano, a giant forest, that sort of thing?
We were in an open plain area. We were studying the wildlife within the area. No, nothing to note. There was just grass. Dried grass everywhere.
Okay.
Happened in the middle of the night. For all we know, the book can be anywhere in the world.
Going to be going to the prairie provinces.
Yeah. Travel's gonna be rough. You can do just the same thing for 5 days.
You can see across the whole country.
That's where we're going.
Canada jokes.
It's like Wisconsin. It's nothing but hills and wind. That's it.
Yeah.
Not tree in sight.
Yeah. Well, at least it's something of note.
Well, it's a whole lot of spooky. Not a lot of information,
Yeah.
but you okay. I was going to say you know a little bit more, but you really don't know a bit more. You know it's evil, but we kind of could guess that when it burned your face off. So
Yeah.
If you happen to see another one again, come find me.
I'm just gonna ask her, like, the ones that you found. Were there gates in the nearby area?
Gates? No. We weren't anywhere near any sort of gate. No door. No portal. Nothing.
not even a window.
Not even a window.
Just planes.
Okay. I'm obviously not taking this seriously, so I'll just make it like an ooh kind of sound with my fingers. Then I'm going to be like, I'm going to head out.
Fair.
I'll catch you guys later.
Yeah, sounds good.
Here.
I'm just gonna wrap it up and put my pack for now. But
She takes off one of the rings off of her finger. She hands it to you. Keep this. And when you come to see me again, present this. so I know it's you.
Looking at the ring, it's just a unique-ish ring.
Yeah, it's just a gold band ring with a small inscription. It's like a kind of like it's like like weird looking runes that seem to have rubbed off.
Okay, it's not Elvish, is it?
No, it's not.
Okay. Is she an elf? I for some reason thought she was.
No, from your perspective, she looks to be a normal human. She's just a very tall, gigantic human.
Okay. She's gigantic. I got big furry fingers. Does it actually fit one of my fingers, the ring?
Yeah, it kind of. Weirdly enough, it actually is one of those kind of weird sort of jewels that actually expands and like contracts to the wearer, so it changes sizes.
I'll in that case I'll put it in my seeing that if I put it near my finger it changes sizes. I'm like, I'm just gonna pocket it for now.
Just note, if I'm not here, I'll be in my shop.
No. Yeah. Yeah, that's it for me. I'm just gonna kind of shrug. I'll ask like, oh, what have you been up to, Madeline? I've seen you for a bit.
Well, I was in the middle of something, and then you guys showed up.
Oh, sorry. We'll leave you to it. We're gonna go eat at the one vendor over there. I'm just gonna gesture down the street. They get fried squirrels on a stick or something. See you in a bit.
I'll meet you there shortly, but I can let you know. Basically, I'm just trying to find someone to help me with something outside of our mission. It's my whole family's missing. So take a moment
Just
to get
casually.
my breath.
Oh my.
We can put up lots of film posters.
Yeah. Please let me. Is there anything I can do? Let me know.
Yeah, I'll probably take you up on that because I would like to find them.
No, sir.
But then I'm gonna like kind of look at the lady and grab my book and be like, it kind of seems like you're missing something really important that you can't find. So I feel kind of awkward trying to hire you to find something important because it sounds like you're not good at it.
Oh, shit.
Very low charisma character. I don't know what to do.
Dick move, bro. Dick move.
Just for that, can you roll me an intimidation real quick?
Yes.
I'm just beside Mandolin. She says that thing, and I'm kind of just like giving like that face of like, oh damn.
I was going to ask you to help me or something, but tragically, it seems you suck at life.
15 down to 13.
So she looks at you and she just seems kind of annoyed. Do you want my help or not?
Okay, let me think about this in and out of character for just 2 seconds. Help is better than no help.
All right. I will try my best. I'll see if I can find any leads. Is there a way I can contact you in case I need to?
I'll be with them, so hopefully we'll come. You can update me when we get back.
All right.
And if I get a little bit stronger, I might find a way to contact you. But I don't have anything right now other than tiny animal messengers.
Very well. Is there anything else I need or you need?
No, I'll just plop 200 gold down on the table on top of the journal. Say, that's to get started.
Keep your gold. You're helping me find something. I'm helping you find something. We're even.
Okay, that's better. Thanks. And sorry for being mean. I didn't mean to.
She gives a sneer.
No sneer. Only
Yeah.
friendship. Okay.
Well, yeah.
I'll head out.
All right. So did that was that productive? Did you guys get anything?
No, not really. We got a goal, I guess, of where we might find more info on these things, but that seems like a job for another time. Unless, it happens that the next stage is in Varen, but tough to say.
Yeah, not so much for me either. I went in with high hopes and came out with pretty low expectations.
Oh well. I mean.
Well,
Oh well.
yeah, oh well.
On
Yeah.
the plus side, I got some fancy new armor, so that's a really good thing.
Oh, yeah, that looks really cool. I like how it's.
Yeah, I'll say the command word, which I got in Sylvan, of course, and I'll have it turn into some nice fur robes for a moment. Then I'll change it back to its studded leather.
This fake fur that might catch on. I like it.
Yes. It's,
Faux fur, yes.
both are, yeah. The, man. Yeah. As far as that one, what would be the thing? Would it be possible to the glamour places? You seem like you looked it up. What's the limits? Is it just to the fabric itself? You basically just create a fake image on top of what's there.
Okay, so while wearing the armor, you gain the bonus to AC. You also use a bonus action to speak the armor's command word and cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothing or some other kind of armor. You decide what it looks like, including color, style, and accessories, but the armor retains its normal bulk and weight. The illusory image lasts until you use this property again or remove the armor.
Interesting. Okay. Is there a... Yeah. She only charges you, what, like 10 gold for that?
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, it was like a quick thing for her.
Pretty good getaway clothes.
Yeah, that's
good.
it's kind of... I wasn't thinking that, but I was thinking, like, quick change of clothes might be useful. At some point, could I approach her and just be like, I just wanted to look like... And I was going to show her my, like, regular traveling clothes I had before. Just, like, kind of like normal, like, blacks and browns traveling clothes. Like,
Are you walking in a shoal?
I'll show later, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna. When it comes to touch, I was like, "Well, talk to your sister." Got at least got something to do with that, but I would at least tell her like, "Yeah, I talked to your sister.
Good.
We
good.
got a plan." After that, I will just be like, "The studded leather armor. Could you enchant it to look like just like?" And I will basically just produce like my old set of clothes, like my normal everyday clothes I would be wearing, like my just like black and browns. I'm like, could you make it so I could change between that and the armor?
Oh, that's easy. And it didn't even take her, like, as long as it did with tabs.
Yeah.
So she literally just, like, quick snap. And it looks like yours. Your day clothes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's slightly nice day clothes.
Yep.
Perfect. Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Nice 10. Neat. It's gonna, my word will be an elvish hide. It's hide. Just changes.
Are you pulling an Assassin's Creed moment now?
What do you mean?
Where you have to blend in with the crowd?
Well, it just seems like it's a good thing to have. Anyway, yeah, for 10 gold, Mike, that seems like a really nice thing to be able to do from time to time. Circumstantial, but nice. Neat. All right, that's all I'm doing. So.
Cool. So yeah, it's the last day of the festival. Is there anything you guys want to do before you head back to the tavern?
Oh, I guess I might as well go enjoy it. Just see the mummers or any shows being put on. Yeah, I guess there's no special festivities going on. I'm assuming everything's winding down to the close. It's like the last day of the fair kind of thing.
Yeah, so there's still a couple late night games running. There's still the food vendors running. There's gonna be a magic show that's gonna happen. So those who have very illusionary, fantastic kind of magic, they're gonna be putting on a performance that night as well.
All right, I'll definitely go take part in the festivities. I'll be willing to spend a total of I think 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
Between the food vendors and the entertainers and whatnot.
Yeah.
Definitely check out the magic show. And then I think that'll be it for the day.
Cool.
I will try and set up for part of the daytime. I'll try and set up a little stall again, just like selling good berries, doing lesser restorations, blah blah.
Okay.
Maybe revivifying someone.
So you
Now that
go
I
back
can-
to your designated spot, and Tap Tap, who was your buddy there, is very excited to see that you're back. And he tries to talk to you very energetically again in his mimicry that he has, because he is a Kenku.
Say, hey, buddy. I'm so strong now.
He's I'm not gonna do multiple voices, but he is very excited that you are back, and he's like going on about like all these different people he's seen and all the different things he's done within the city. And he's just like chatterbox, he won't shut up.
Did you hear anything about a missing family goblet?
No,
Mountains?
no.
No. Fuck. I mean, okay. But interesting stories nonetheless. I got you 2 pieces of seaweed from 300 years ago.
He takes a bite. He gives a
Cool.
thumbs
That's
up.
a lot. Okay, you might want to sell those. They're 10 gold a pop.
He nods.
Or you can eat them. I don't really care. You live your life. I just want you to know the choice you're making. And then, yeah, if I can sell some stuff, you can work that out later if you want to give me some more quiche. But then in the nighttime, I want to get a little circle, and I want to do like a fire breathing performance where I do like burning hands up into the air, and I summon Dwindle and do some teleports and some poops of fire.
Okay.
Try and get some stuff.
I'm just hype manning him super hard while he does his fire magic show.
So
I'm like teleporting and then doing like shooting off little fires.
with
Come
whatever
on, come
you
on.
sold at your stall and the fire performance that you did, where you're gonna get people throwing in tips, can you roll me a D100?
I'm also just gonna mark all my spell slots gone because one way or the other, I'm using them all.
Okay.
Okay. D100, you say?
D100.
Hype.
That's what you'll get in gold.
I picture him like the
Oh
troubadour
God,
front
please
man,
be not a low number.
trying to get everyone here.
Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty good amount of.
Yeah. So you get 76 in gold pieces just from all of that you did that day.
Not a bad day's work.
Nope.
Alright, cool. And that's all. That's it for me.
Okay. Levi, is there anything in particular you want to go?
I'd head back down to the docks, make sure that the funding and the notice was actually passed on, so we actually have a paid for and ready ship.
Yeah, we should probably at some point have just told Shadow like, "Hey, here's the deal. Said that you're the captain, so they're gonna come and give you the money."
So
That's what I was gonna do.
yeah,
Good
so-
partying.
Levi, as you approach the docks, you do see some guards already on the ship. And you see them talking to Shadow. As you go up the ramp, they're coming down. They don't even look at you. They just keep walking past you.
Good.
You want to explain this?
What do
He
you- what
he
do you
holds up
think?
like a piece of paper.
You're getting paid by the queen, so we can use your boat again. That's more payment than you got last time. That's fantastic for you.
Right. cool, I suppose.
It's more than cool. It's great. You're no longer working for free. You're working for cash dollar. Queen's gold. Gets you Queen's favor and Queen dollar. Dollar bills, y'all.
Right. Kind of gives like the nod of approval, like, okay.
I like to imagine that's how everyone on the sea talks.
Yeah, I speak pirate. We also use a lot of gifts, which means we all carry around notebooks with a bunch of pictures, and we have to like fan through them.
They're flip doodles.
Yeah, like a is it like a hieroglyphic language then?
Yeah.
But it's like flip doodles. You got like flip the corner of the page and like conveys the message as you flip through it.
But it's like a wonderfully drawn raptor thinking.
So, it sounds like a corrupted offshoot of Jive almost.
It's kind of like those, but better. Because it's pronounced properly.
So yeah, you can confirm that those on the shooting star are getting paid for your journey.
Fantastic.
Shoal,
Yes.
is there anything you want to do in the festival?
No, I was just hype manning Mandolin while
Beautiful.
they were doing she was doing her show. Just
Okay.
getting the crowd pumped up for her stuff.
Okay, so the festival comes to a close, and the magic performance has occurred. There are 3 different, essentially magicians who are performing different illusionary magic, right from, sounds to sights to basically firework-like sort of effects. It is a very magical, whimsical kind of show. Lots of movement around, lots of like dancing and music is playing. It's an all in all good show to end the festival. But you guys turn into Kondo's Tavern for the night. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the day. You guys have successfully returned Nia to Locktail and enjoyed the remainder of the festival.
I still don't trust this queen.
We're live!
You're alive!
Simply because she has not paid us enough goddamn money for the job that we're doing.
Yeah,
I stand by that,
I will say to you guys like how much I'm distrusting what's going on, and how I was thinking that maybe we should try to find a way to meet with Daru again at a minimum, because they're being very stingy.
At the end of all this, we turn in Luna and get her bounty, which then makes it all worth it.
That's true. Wasn't she worth like $2,000?
Yeah.
So that's like we rescued 20 sages or something.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I guess it's not quite.
Sages are like a dime a dozen when it comes to tracking them down, but bounties, that's where the cash all is at.
I guess it would be like we rescued 5 sages just to turn her in.
Realistically, I could have just sold 2 rapiers and we could have.
2 rapiers in Altaria.
But that's
We just
stealing
spend the
money
rest
from
of our
the
lives-
average folk. We're not trying to steal money from the average folk. We're trying to take money from the rich and give to the less poor.
We honestly just take a boat to the island and buy out all their seaweed every couple weeks.
Oh my
we'll
god!
be millionaires.
You know what we could do? We could buy weapons here, take them to Altaria, sell the weapons, buy seaweed, ship back, sell the seaweed, buy more weapons.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what would make that really easy? Like a boat that we owned, which we could have had if you guys didn't just give it to the random crew.
You know what? We didn't know about Altaria at
After
that
I
point.
captured it.
You know what?
You gotta remember that we'll have to hire our own crew because the sudden riches that come in from the, which would soon be a a rapidly growing seaweed trade will attract piracy from jealous competition. So we're going to need to get security in order
Or
to
I
help
could just kill all of them.
secure trade routes.
I feel like we
What I
could
do.
be the early security, but we could also hire security as well. No, I'm on board with that. We actually have a pretty good
we should
I actually want to expand to multiple vessels.
We should probably save the world first. But
Yeah.
then,
Like
That doesn't make
resources
as
until
much
they're
money.
entirely out of seaweed.
You know what? But maybe we have some money. Maybe we should commission. Do you want to commission a ship to start for us? Like, start a company and hire and see if we can get a ship
No,
under
no,
it?
no, because they'll see how much money there is in this, and they will take it on themselves.
I've created
We
monsters.
need to keep this secret to
Yeah.
us.
We need to keep Alitaria a secret for now. Everyone, right now, no one wants to go near there because all the ghost stories. We need to not tell anyone about it so they believe it's still that way.
Agreed.
Here's
We
the
don't
thing,
want
you can't
to. We
throw
don't want to
money.
put in too much money or take out too much money from their economy.
Yeah, we don't want to
But
like,
I
blow
think-
it up, but yeah, for sure.
Even if we got them in on the deal, they would probably still give us a bunch. Like if we're like, hey, that stuff you're selling for a copper, you spend 5 days on the water and it's 10 gold each. That's a that's a pretty
Whoa,
big
whoa,
profit.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa! What do you?
feel-
No.
I feel
Don't
like what
even
we
think
could
about it.
do is the weapons that we sell, rather than selling them for the exorbitant price of, like, let's say, 200 gold, maybe only sell them for like 100 gold. And then we're still getting 2 to 1 on the weapons. And if we're buying it for,
I have a feeling. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
and then we can just, like, the seaweed, maybe instead of buying it for the copper, we just buy it for a silver. Silver to
So
gold.
maybe we should just focus on saving the world before we decide to exploit a primitive civilization from the natural resources in order to make ourselves rich.
You need
I
the funds
said
to
that.
afford the army to
We can
save
always
the
bring
world.
the beads and buttons later.
However, you said that. But I have a feeling the guy that you talked to probably just dumb. I think even in their old economy, him buying that sword for 200 gold made no sense.
I'm gonna think about it real hard. How dumb does he seem, Miranda? Thinking back.
Did he have pants on head?
Thinking back on it, he is a fanboy when it comes to weapons. So he was the type who would spend anything to get what he wanted.
I'm kind of grimacing, like, you might have a point there. The margins might not be as good, but agreed.
We might not be able
After-
to go to every weaponsmith and get the same deals.
Yeah, if at the end of all this, we got some time, or we got some money later. Idea for the future. I agree, though. There's money to be made.
It'd just be fun. But enough joking around. I guess we gotta take the boat to... Are we going to the volcano first, or to that other place first?
We were still waiting on, like, orders, weren't we?
We still gotta wait before. I'm assuming we go back tomorrow to figure out what our next orders are.
Question: do one of you guys
Okay.
want to turn into a bird, like beast shape? I can turn you invisible for an hour. You go fly in and go find Daru.
One of you guys would be you, not me.
Well, the thing is, like, yeah, one of the two druids. Because if you go beast shape, you keep your mind.
yeah, one of the one druids that would be
One
willing
of the
to
one
do
druids
that.
who'd be willing to do it. True. Tebs, are you willing to do that? Where I could turn you invisible for an hour, and you could be a flying bird, and just see if you. Can go
I was
find
just
Daru.
gonna ask Ari to go check on him.
Oh, that's actually a good. Yeah, she might be sober now. That's a good idea.
I figure at least by tomorrow she should have worked it out of her system.
Might still be hungover, but yeah.
Also, guys, I want to test something, and I'll spend some time doing this while we're talking. And I'll make us all this.
Water walk. Oh, that's sick.
Oh, you took water walk as well?
It's okay, we can change it every morning.
That's pretty.
Yep.
I like
figure
that a
while I'm on
lot.
the vessel, might as well take water walking.
How long does it take to cast? Out of curiosity.
It's one action, but then 10 minutes because I'm doing it as a ritual.
Oh,
And you
That-
can walk on lava or acid or anything. It's all good.
that's actually kind of sweet. Oh. Oh, you still take damage from the heat. Okay. Well, I thought, like, man, this is making you, like. But as far as acid goes, it would just be the bottom of your souls instead of your whole body. So probably an improvement. Cool. That's crazy.
Like, hop down onto the ocean and just, like, run some laps.
Nice. I feel like this has potential for some sort of magic trick thing later that we could pay. Like, I think we could charge people money to experience walking on water.
True. I like where your head's at.
Yeah.
I will
Well,
probably revisit my spells tomorrow morning a little bit, but for now, we can walk on water.
Should I do breathe in water or walk on water? And it's like, of the two, walk on water is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to. The way I thought of it is like I don't really want to be underwater because of just the nature of my spells. So I took walk on water.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Alright. Yeah. I figured that's it for the evening.
Yeah. So you guys turn in for the night. Yeah, you guys take a take a long rest if you used up anything.
Thank God.
And you woke up to a new day within the tavern.
I guess. I'll wait until we should be heading back to the keep, probably about late morning. I will wait till late morning until I try summoning Ari again.
Okay. So you summon her again. And she appears and she like immediately sits down on the surface and she just holds onto like a little itty bitty tiny ice pack to her head. What do you want?
Ah, I see. So it seemed you continued having fun last night.
Of course I continued having fun last night. What do you want?
We may have some trouble.
Okay.
I think Daru might be in a bind.
I talked to him yesterday. He's fine.
Fine. He said he was fine?
Yes, he said he was fine. He said things were going great and that there was no need to worry about anything.
Oh my God, that's like everything someone who's not fine says.
And what did it look like he was doing fine?
I didn't actually see him. It was all through our communication methods. He did tell me to go check on the forest and the druids there.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, when you're feeling a bit better, how about you go check on him and see if that was really him? 'Cause we're getting some weird, creepy vibes coming from those people in the castle.
Fine. Poof.
All right. Hopefully that works.
Fingers crossed.
And shall we go back
Yeah, probably.
to the totally not evil people?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys make it back into the castle. The butler once again is standing before you guys. He calls for Charum. He comes down the stairs and he's got like a satchel and he's got like scrolls, and just looking at him, he's got dark circles under his eyes. It's very clear that he was up all night doing whatever it is that he was doing. He's like, "Oh good, you're here. Come with me to the dining hall." He
All right.
walks in and he lays out a couple different maps. I think I've narrowed it down to at least 3 different locations. He points to 3 different islands within Scoria, which is where Shoal is from.
Oh.
On these islands, he explains that these are notorious for seismic activity and volcanic activity. So he warns you that the journey might be a little bit different from what you originally anticipated. He does inform you that there are notorious pirates within that region as well. But he does expect that you guys would have no problem figuring out where the sage lies. He proceeds to pull out a couple of his journals and he flips through pages. He's like, I believe, from what I could tell, from what I know about the fire sage, he should be on this island here. And he points to a small, like a very small island. So looking on the actual map here, it's going to be the tiny little island to the right side of Scoria there. It's that small little patch there.
To the right side?
To the right side, that small little dark circle. That does not have any mountain things on it. It's just got the little city image.
Can you point with your finger? That one?
Yeah,
So that would be
that one.
the easternmost.
That one.
Yeah. Alright.
From what I can tell, that's the city of Drakton. Mostly known for dragon-like folk, lizard folk, being that the Fire Sage was a dragonborn race. I can only assume that is where he's from.
So, every time, well, admittedly it's only twice now, but every time we get one of these sages, they are evacuated from some medium. Is there a reason why they are imprisoned?
To my understanding, based of what the sages have informed me, the impact that they had undergone was some sort of curse. During one of their ceremonies, the last ceremony, if you will, the magic that they were producing backfired on them and created a curse-like effect based on their own powers.
Okay, so this guy may be covered in magma.
I would assume, yeah.
Pillar of
If
fire.
that's the case, then do we know why the demon lord guy didn't get through? Like whatever they were trying to stop?
My guess is they were still able to put an output of enough magic power to still seal that demon. But the magic itself backfired onto them. So something happened within the ceremony. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's why we don't party with wild mages.
And how soon does the next ceremony need to happen?
As soon as possible. The sooner we can get all the sages, the sooner we can reseal the demon, and the stronger that the hold will have.
Cool.
So, thinking back, I was from Volvega, which is the northmost isle, the small one. I was on shipping vessels going in and around the area, but mostly to the mainland. I would have some first-hand knowledge of those waters, I assume?
Yeah, you would have some form of familiarity.
Okay. Okay. I'm not bringing up much at this point, but just, yeah.
I was so disappointed because I didn't think we got our increase or anything. Our proficiencies went up.
Oh. That's
Level
what that
5.
one was. I always feel like there's something that's missing, but yeah, that would be that. Which is actually huge for, to hits and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I just happened to glance over and it's like, that wasn't that number before.
I did that so many times with Sail, and I was just like, wait a minute, 10? When was that a 10?
Alright, so we've done the first two sages. I feel like we got them quite quickly sent out. We did very good work with that.
Yes, I'm quite impressed, actually.
I feel like now that our caliber or competency with these tasks is a little bit more well known, that for the amount of journeys that the length of the journey with the risks involved, 100 gold seems a little disproportionate.
You want more.
Yes.
I told the queen that was not going to be enough. I'll see what I can do. I can only do so much. I'd have to confer with our treasury department, but I can't guarantee anything right this second. Is there a recommended price that I should request?
I'm just gonna look across the group. There's 4 of us. I'm just gonna whisper in Tabe's ears and 250.
I mean, I'm just gonna get a shrug. I mean, I'm from a small village. 100 gold pieces is a lot of money for me.
I'm gonna like not your turn. I was like,
I'm not gonna argue against more,
Yeah.
but it was like, okay.
I think for the group, 1,000 gold pieces, 250 a member, would be a lot closer to commensurate for the risk involved.
Very well, I'll put in the proper paperwork and I will see that we get some sort of results.
I'm going to nod and just be like in my head, like, my God, I'm so glad I never went to government. This is just like the way it's phrased. Yep. Like, thank you. All right.
Well, you're free to take these maps, whatever you will. I've got my own copies. I'll keep my journals. Is there anything else you folks need?
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, mandolin.
I've even requested that this shooting star has been equipped with the proper rations to make it through your journey for yourself and for the crew members.
Oh, that's good. About this particular sage, in your studies, is there any particular things of note that stand out to you that would be useful as far as finding him? Like any, like obviously fire sage, heavily involved with magma, and maybe other things about ilk. Have you heard of any particular legends about him?
To my understanding, he was a man of solitude. He was a very well-known fighter within his hometown and within the region. Believed that everything was fate. That his powers were bestowed to him by fate. He was known to train. Very stubborn. Very outspoken. But he was man from the heart. A strong individual who kind of takes no for an answer, if you will.
I know you said his name. What was his name again?
Ignifarius.
Ignifarius. Very well. Well, that's all I was looking for, I guess. I'm just gonna kind of stand back and wait for everyone else to whatever they're doing.
Well, if there isn't anything else you need, I'm going to continue my studies on the next sage for you. Safe journeys.
I guess we should inform our captain, so perhaps we can catch the tide tomorrow.
Good idea.
So do you guys go to Luna or do you go to Shadow?
Well, officially we're going to Shadow. But, I mean, no, actually we'll probably go to Shadow because even so, we don't, at least I will. I don't know if the captain's still in the slump. So, might as well just communicate with her chief mate.
Okay. So yeah, she's still kind of keeping to herself. Her door is open, but she's not interacting with any of the crew members. Her raven just kind of sits on top of the railing where her door kind of lies. So yeah, you guys tell Shadow that you guys are ready to cast off, set off on your journey to Scoria the following day, but he looks at you guys. What's stopping us from leaving now? We're ready. Men are all here.
Oh, I didn't want to impose. I thought maybe you would have shore leave after last sailing or whatnot.
Nah.
But,
This queen of this land has filled our ship with mighty fine wine. We're gonna have a fine feast tonight.
Oh, okay. All right then. Well, I'm ready to go if you guys are ready.
Yeah. There's really
I've
nothing
got nothing left.
Oh, I am going to give out a minor healing potion to Mandolin and Levi, because I believe you two didn't have potions.
Like,
Just regular old healing potion.
is it too late to go sneak up and check on Daru?
Oh, man. If you want to try, I was just waiting for a report back. I figured I can magically summon her later. And
Yeah.
see what Ari has to say.
All right, work for me.
Cool.
Oh wait, I need to, wait. Ah, they don't love you like I love you. Nah.
What?
What?
It's a song from Rock Band.
Oh.
I'll actually go back in town and buy a diamond worth 300 gold.
Okay.
Damn.
Oh, I see. Is this for the Fae summoning thing?
No, it's for Revivify.
I see.
Yeah, so you go to the trader square right before he was like packing up, and you manage to grab a diamond, and he's just like, "Yeah, okay, like nobody's
Wait,
bought him
why
a
is
diamond
this-
from him before, but he's just like, here you go.
Why is a diamond 5,000 gold, but the spell out diamond I need is 300? That's annoying.
Well, I'm assuming the 5,000 is like fully cut, and
Yeah.
you just need like a scrap of diamond, a 300 gold piece worth scrap.
Yeah, just
So,
trying to actually add it to my inventory is a pain, but that's okay.
You can just make a custom item diamond and give it 300 gold value.
Yeah.
I'll just say casting diamond or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm done.
Okay. So the
alright,
journey-
Yeah, actually, I'm probably gonna have to